Alright, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more Tears of the Kingdom. One thing I've been liking a lot in this game is, well, a lot of fusion parts, but specifically Lizal tails because, well, they're interesting, especially for big range attacks, and I think the best place to find them, well, assumedly would be Lanayru, which is also a big area we didn't explore fully yet. So, well, I mean, just in perspective to everything else, this whole, like, starting path up to Zora's the main, like, the main one from Breath of the Wild we didn't even check out, so we took this new path to the tower, and then there during the whole quest line. But assumably if we check this out, hopefully a lot more Lizal parts, and obviously whatever we come across. Lizal parts more of a side goal, but an inevitable one. So, yeah, let's make our first thingy. Because, yeah, big funny range. But yeah, welcome everyone, hopefully you're having a great Wednesday. I see that we have a star fragment, but I have exactly a minute and a half to get it. Is this realistic? Well, it is an unexplored area, so a 2-for-1. Usually I don't pull out my hover bike in the overworld, but extreme cases call for extremely convenient measures. So let's see, we'll make it in a minute. Also, hey Velvet, 15 months. Always glad to support. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's been a long time. Even just with Tears, it's been out for 3 months now. Yeah, as of a couple days ago, 3 months. So, and we haven't even seen everything in the game. Just playthrough 1. Man, what a good playthrough though. And yeah. Lizal parts. I know I can get the tails very easily in the canyon because it has ice lizards during the night and the heat ones during the day. But, you know, all the other types here is a good spot. Ooh. We actually are getting it. Voila. Alright, this is where the cash shrine was in Breath of the Wild. Whoop. Thought it was gonna fall. Well, Tulin, it's me and you. There's a lot of suspicion. Hello, Buck. We could stealth and be cool about it, but I have a few methods. Wait for them to bunch up, but I personally like this weapon a lot. Royalty weapons. There we go. Yes. It keeps going too. It's nice because it's a Gliak weapon, so it doesn't lose charge. Oh. Red guy. He's gonna throw the bomb. How silly. Back at you. And he stands like a loaf. And then... Why even... Wait, he's gonna do it again there. No, don't do it! You're ruining their whole operation. It's not a smart idea, Moblin. Oh, wait. Oh, not the idea I was thinking we were gonna do. But it works regardless. Yep, there you go. Okay. Oh, we can just drop it, right? That works too. A little too well. You know, it's always fun. Showing baddies a good time. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. Look at this range. Impressive. We're gonna try to get some flurries with it though, because then we'll get even more range. Yes. Next challenge run is coming very soon. I'm actually like almost done with it, so maybe like another like 8 to 10 hours of editing, so for the weekend, definitely. Also, how'd I parry the Bokoblin? I used a little bit of chance. It was like off screen, but I like parrying everything. It's silly. Mine. I can't shoot fire arrows at me. Cause and effect. Yeah. I like how they have the big towers now. Yeah, I think another goal in this run, besides exploring more of the map, obviously, is doing all the shrines because we have 10 left. And yeah, we just did all the Lightroots, so we're gonna see some cool things soon. I know we are. I don't know what those cool things are, and I'm not spoiled, but well, it'll be glad to see it. I don't know who makes the rewards here. Yes. As if it's butter. Oh, there's a... Hey, wait a second. There's not too much sky stuff on the surface, but when there is, it's kind of cool. Like, there was that one shrine by the Dueling Peaks where you have to solve, like, an ice puzzle. And this looks like another... Huh. Base for enjoying the Frostbite set. Best new armor. It is really awesome. So flowy and realistic. Also, hello, Steward. The Keeper of said Shrine. Okay. One of 3 shrine quests in this game that isn't moving a crystal. Dye the white pattern black when the sun awakens in the sky. Then will the sacred shrine appear? Dying to find it. More dye puns? I thought that was just for Hateno Village. They have tons of those. When the sun awakens in the sky, dye the white pattern black. I'll have to figure this one out. So, if we're dyeing a pattern black, it makes me feel like it's about the shade. So this is a white pattern. And dyeing it black would be casting a shadow over it. Right? Wait, but what does this do? Oh, by using the block. Okay. Well. In the morning sun. So it seems like there's just a spin wheel, but we're gonna have to attach Link to it. We have some boards for that. Here, let me read that puzzle once more. Sun awakens in the sky, dye the white pattern black. Okay, so the sun awakens in the morning. So one, we have to find the right spot for this. And it seems like this isn't going to be very hard. Because why is there a... Yeah, do I just have to, like, fill the holes? There has to be a reason for why there's holes there. Oh, but there's only 2. I don't see the use of a... Here. Somewhere random for now, but then we'll see. Simple. Huh? Do we wait too long? We might have waited too long. That's okay. Morning. I think the shade just went away from it. So it should still stay. It's probably got to be before like 6 a.m. Maybe like 5:30 a.m. to be specific. So yeah, we got the general shape. It contours that way. We'll just wait it out. But yeah, welcome everyone. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, we've been doing this every Wednesday now, and well, the goal is to eventually finish. No immediate rush, but I have been doing other things since. Once we get up this first challenge run for tiers, which I recorded a couple weeks ago on our Twitch, I'll probably, you know, be doing a little more challenge stuff on top of more stats videos, because now I'm like really trying to figure out the game more. Like the official guide is out and some data mines, but with time, even greater things will happen. That's okay. Yeah, we're probably late by like a second, I think. It's not going down too much, is it? Huh. Yeah, I can't fuse that. I wonder if I just had a bad turn, you know? It could have been the angle itself, like that way. Yeah, everything's covered. Everything was, rather. And now it's sun showering, so I can't build the fire. Okay. You know, I might make a slight adjustment as we're doing it, because I might be able to move it, nudge it up or down to get the proper angle, you know? I think that's what I'm missing. Oh, he has information. Meant to oversee. Is mine to oversee? Oh, it's the same thingy. They're like, I have information. Not new information, but information. So you're not wrong, steward. Okay, the bottom right of the shadow is wrong. Okay. Well, let's look. Also, hello, Lionel. You'll be next, don't worry. That's a odd spot for one. Okay. Wait, bottom right. I don't see a bottom right. Wait, where's the bottom right one? You mean bottom left? Unless the point of it, it's not following the shadow, and it's actually just we have to make the shape as accurate as possible, because it is covering it. But no, I feel like it is going off the shadows. Wait a second. That one's smaller. Is this stone taller than the wood? That's probably it. It's okay. What if that worked? Imagine. No. Okay. I think what it wants us to do is... Oh, Stuart protecting himself. It seemed right, but yeah, I think the stone slabs on the side are a bit taller, so... If we work that one to the other side, it should work. Wait, a little bit more this way. No, I lied. This way. Yeah, so now it's just, that right piece is going to be in the shadow. We just got to do something about the left. And the left may work with just something like that. It did give us 2 though, so... Let's just change the time again and then figure it out. Oop. It's still working for us. Okay. It feels a little funny. There's also that thingy, so I don't know. Was there a slab coming out of that? There was. I felt like the first one should have worked, but that's okay that it didn't. No puzzle in the game has ever given you extra pieces? I'm not too sure. There's not a lot of puzzles that give you, like, pure pieces, unless you kind of make your own. Thinking back to, like, the ice puzzle, where you gotta make those ice cubes and then melt them. Or ice slabs, rather. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Ba-dee bam. There we go. Okay. So I guess it just barely didn't work last time. That's due to the thickness of the stone compared to the wood. Oh, still a crystal. Okay. Well, I appreciate those shrines more than the moving crystal ones. I think this is shrine number 2 that's been unique for shrine quests. So not a lot. So how did everyone else do that? Well, I guess cheesing with other hover stones. My thing is I try to do everything with the intended pieces because I know I can cheese everything with hover stones as a last resort, but I mean, that only gets fun for so long. Did you guys like turn it one more or have the wood aligned differently? Or like have a wood in 2 different ones? I don't like scepters. Sorry. You know what? Yeah. The only good magic things are one-handeds. Because with those you can do spin attack to distribute the effect. Just quick slashes. With the spear, you often, when it has so much range, it often hits stuff that you don't want it to. And you can't do like a big circular spin attack. So I don't know. I don't feel like there's much of a point to having a spear or a two-handed. Because you're losing that giant spin attack move and just the swiftness and since that is very short range, you're not hitting enemies with it. Because the point of it's distributing the effect, not directly making contact. Most people did the puzzle without the board. Possibly. I mean, it is just shadow, and there's been other shadow puzzles. There was a good one on the Thunder Plateau, which for that you can use kind of whatever, and that's sort of the point. You got to connect 2 shadows by making a big bridge. Okay, there's a shelf. Lionel first. These guys are kind of silly. There's an underpass. Hello. There's silver. Okay. Well, luckily we have just a tool for this. Hello. Yeah. A little more bone buff. Isn't that so fancy? And I might as well use up some stuff. Let's see. How many Molduga bones does it take to de-life this Lionel? It's not going to combine with the set. Yeah. Huh. Not when you don't get the headshots. Wait, how about this? Ooh, pretty good. Okay. Now we go for high damage. Yeah, we'll get bone attack up, but it's still our best. Yeah. A lot of nice creative weapons. Literally a hammer into a blade. There's so many of them. There's also this silver Lionel blade. Lionel v Lionel. Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah. They made silver Lionels very, well, calming fights. Okay, I'll take another blade. The arrow's maxed out, as always. That's pretty easy. Even just all the earlier depth stuff did that. Ooh, an attack up one. I like those. The shields I'm kind of indifferent about. Yeah. Having a damaging shield isn't as cool when you can just attach things to the shield for damage now. And plus I never really used them anyways. Okay. So long arrows. Do you want them, Tulin? They're yours. Now Tulin just uses ghost arrows. Very ghost-like for that. I know this is like not a popular opinion, but in a lot of ways I do prefer the 3-shot Lionel bows with attack up compared to 5-shot. Because, I mean, with less arrow spread, sometimes like not all the arrows are going to connect, so it is helpful for it to do more damage. And well, It's more so the Breath of the Wild version I like, because I'm pretty sure the attack up can go higher than the Tears version. But in Tears, since there's so many fusions, 5-shot would be better. But Breath of the Wild, I still like my attack up ones better. You got a double kill here. No. It was never gonna work. Fun to use the sages. I kind of alternate. Like, Tulin's always a buddy, you know? I think Tulin and Yunobo are the buddies, to be honest. So I most of the time have them out. Sometimes it's just, like, fun to have them all out because it's chaotic. Sometimes just limited. Just a little variety. But I think that's the cool thing. I think everyone plays differently with that. So regardless of what stage combination I have, it's like, you know, people always comment like, oh, you use that grouping. I'm like, yeah. When I have just Tulin out, they're like, why don't you use the sages? When I have everyone out, they're like, oh, I don't see many people play with all the sages out. So, plus all sages like the game a lot. So, 100 Korok seeds, yes. The useless kinds, but seeds nonetheless. Our goal is to get as many Koroks without using a guide. We have a little over half. We never use the guide for Koroks. Uh-oh. Duplex, duplex. I got it! Yes! My favorite use of the duplex bow. Kill 2 animals at once. Oh. Sorry. I have this area. Yeah, I like this area. I didn't expect them to change too much. But just a nice field kind of on the coast of Lanayru. Acting-ish like a barrier. I wonder if they put a Korok here. Rather, they definitely did, but where is it? There you are. Just different from what I expected. I hear so. Oh. No. No. Oh, we're gonna die. Okay. Give me. No, Tulin! Gun champion comboed. Yeah. The worst part about having Tulin, sometimes you know about too. Are doing any staff videos soon? I will be. We did a couple, like, closer to when the game came out, so we did some stuff from, like, depths, weapons, and fusing. I was kind of limited in, 1, what I all knew at the time, and 2, trying not to, like, spoil some things, too, because the game was still a lot newer. But yeah, once I figure out more stuff, which I have been, I can research into things that, like, aren't the obvious things that general people are, like, looking into currently, so just research isn't overlapping. But I do want to do big stats thing, and that is coming close to when I'm actually going to start, you know, compiling things a lot better. But in the meantime, that's why I want to do the first challenge run, and it has been fun. Why am I hurting Lizals? Well, technically I didn't. But we didn't kill any Lizals yet today. The stream title lied. Well, in my defense, we saw a shooting star and we got sidetracked. But there's no such thing. Does it want us to build something cool and then... You know what? Stakes. We will use stakes. I was kind of fumbling around with the Korok. You like steaks, huh? Medium rare? Nah, just for you. Make this one well done. There There we go. This is a shard I discovered last stream. And then we recall it. What comes down comes back up. Uh-oh. I promise it usually works. What did I fail? You know what? You can make it a bit neater. Like that. Let's make a nice little house. Maybe you want like a friend? Here. Korok and rock. There we go. It needs a friend. That's why it failed. It was lonely. What was that? Okay. Yeah, okay. Friend. Eventually. It's a little late on this time. Whee. Oh! Late jump, but okay. Okay, now you can have this whole base. It's like a souvenir. Plop. Yay. I will take my plants first. You're here. Have I tried using meat? I did that once too, where you do like the meat recall, a meat arrow. But the thing is, a stake allows you to go on it too. So, unless you build something on top. But with a stake, you can ride that up yourself without a board, which is cool. Yeah, that way's cool. Piggies. This just screams cave. I know there's not many caves left, but I feel like I haven't seen any in a long time, and I don't know if I'm missing them or what. I don't know how many caves I have left, because... Let's see. I did all the bubble jump trades. I have like 70 something currently. But we'll get them eventually. My goal is just to complete as much of the map as I think, until we're like good in terms of like hero's path. And then once I have everything, then I'll still have a few caves left. Then I'll use like the cherry blossoms to find the rest. But I don't want to use the cherry blossoms to find every cave. I'd like to find as many as I can organically. It's a lonely climb. You know what? I wish we got the Zora armor earlier in the playthrough too, because I didn't know about the giant waterfalls that go down. Because they do connect on the surface, it's just you can't see it. At least, apparently. Because if they did connect on the surface, I would have instantly thought, oh, let's do the Zora area to get the Zora armor. But since I always saw them like fall off halfway through, I'm like, oh, never mind, you can't ride them up. So maybe like next full playthrough, if there's like a master mode, we'll do Zora first. Uh-oh. Hey. Not nice. But this is nicer. You know, but you're supposed to get them. There we go. Well, we can too, I guess. Lots of silly Octoroks. But the parries are the most fun to do. Let's see, what else we got? We have sleek shields. I like my naturally sleek ones. The meat shields are fun too, the frozen meat ones, but I don't know. This one's just very organic. Yeah, there used to be a Lizals camp here. I'm trying to find Lizals. No. Woo. The amount of times you can jump in the center of these is not often. If you can just barely get inside, that's usually how it works. Although sometimes I think they want you to like build something to make the jump perfectly the bullseye. if you can get the hover bike, you can get the Azor helmet early. That's fair. But the one thing I don't like doing my playthrough, well, specifically because of how broken the hover bike is, I only make an exception for the depths and when I'm chasing like a star fragment or a dragon. Otherwise, I never use it because it makes just everything a bit trivial. Oh. Yeah, just like seeing what happened to all my favorite areas, but just areas I liked exploring. This was a very thorny area with the shrine and a bunch of Lizalfos. Oh, it's an enemy camp. There used to be a Sheikah Lizalfos over here with a 8-foot blade. I'm just trying to find him. They kept the bomb barrel, though. Why do I know this stuff? Played too much Breath of the Wild. Rocky horse. He's just droning out. If only I had a drill shaft to chuck at him. But I do this other stuff. Like ice. You know, that does work. Oh, he was a weak one. You can never tell. The armor deceives. Okay, now we're gonna have some fun. There's a million ways to have fun. Let's flurry the big guy. And with extra range, we'll have extra fun. Wait, there we go. It kind of attacks funny, never mind. That's a little broken. Yeah. Gold enemies won. Silver's too mild. Oh. Pine cones. Or peppers. But since there's already fire. There we go. So does increasing the amount of pine cones increase the distance of the flame? I heard that before, but I never really tested it out myself. If you put more in, apparently it makes you go higher. But it didn't seem to be the case. One of those rumors that people keep talking about. Okay, that's icky. Mid-game weapons everywhere. We just combined all these bomb barrels. First, are these the level 1, 2, or 3 ones? For those who don't know, there is 3 tiers of bomb barrels. Ones that do 4 damage, 40, and 80. If I'm going to use them for myself, I want to use the high level ones. Here, let's test it out. Are these the weak ones or the strong ones? Or the middle ones? Ooh! Okay, that's the 4. Those are the level 2s. There actually is a way of checking. 1 second. If I can get it up on my screen. I have the object map. So there we go. Oops. Ignore that. Bomb barrel. Okay. So I'll show all the bomb barrels. We're here. Yep, bomb barrel 2s. So as you see, it did 40 damage, top of the fire. And it says right there, bomb barrel 2. So there are bomb barrel 1s, 2s, and 3s. So let's type in barrel bomb 1. Oh wait, it will just be barrel bomb. So this just shows all the basic bomb barrels. These do 4 damage on top of the fire damage. Usually in earlier game areas. It's all to balance what's around. Bomb barrel 2s. Well, look a little bit like that. So just in areas with, like, they're trying to tier it to the enemy so they actually do something. Because there's bomb barrel 1s that camps where they're strong enemies. Wouldn't do much. But bomb barrel 3s are the perfect for fusing. Because they do double the amount of damage. A lot less common though. You'll find them mostly in, I guess, Upper Akala. Some loose kind of things over here. So it's really just tier around the enemies too. Some of the Great Plateau. A lot here actually. So yeah, if you want to use them for fusing, gotta make sure to know that, because if you're trying to make like a huge bomb or something, make sure to fuse bomb barrel 3s together. And by the way, that map's in the description. So, So in the meantime, I'm just gonna do some sillies. Because it will stack with a bigger thingy. Be a bit of zonite though, that's a problem. Yeah, damage to Link-wise, only one thing will hurt him at once. Because he has that cooldown. But yeah, that should be in our auto build history. There we go. Move them all if I want. And we could use that for the fights, but I didn't. Butter. Ooh. I should not do that though, because we don't need arrows. We're just gonna max out again in 2 minutes. Bowling! Get him! Oh, sorry horse, but that was worth it. My fruit! Here, you hit the fruit. Bye-bye. The bait! That was great. Okay. I save all the sillies. Even just some minor moments here. I have a lot to compile. I think the only, like, compilation I did on this game was, like, from my first weekend playing it. So, I uploaded that video a while ago, but, I don't know, just to savor those memories. Because, yeah, first time playing this game, especially that first week, was just crazy seeing everything. It took me about, like, 8 hours to get through the Great Sky Island. Just messing around. And it didn't even leave Central Hyrule for, like, several days. Before I charged, like, Hebra. And did the first beast and everything. Or dungeon. Yeah, arrows are just super easy to get to. Do I like the currents or the Breath of the Wild abilities? I like these ones a lot better. Because I always... Well, I only really use Revali's Gale and Mipha's Grace in Breath of the Wild. The other ones, since they're on the timer, was just so awkward to always... Or sometimes have, sometimes not. So I just turned them off. But with this, I can actually select when I want an ability. And it just recharges freely. So... Yeah. Since there's already a lot of vertical options for travel, I like that the Rito ability in this game is horizontal. So, just to help with speed and efficiency. Do they see me? I don't know. Get them both. Oh no! Not the same one twice. Okay. If only I can crush the animal with this. It's funny, you know those like clips? I'm sure you see like a lot of clips if you're looking at platforms like that. It's always just someone like getting crushed by these. I don't think that can actually happen during live gameplay. I think what people are actually doing is just going like, do. Like, start the clip here. I'm running around aimlessly. Well, but actually get hit. There's a lot of fabricated clips out there, so people are quite literally just going like, nice day in Hyrule. Oh. Yeah. All for that TikTok clout. Apparently it can happen though. I'm not too sure, but I feel like there's a lot that's fabricated. I also have seen examples where there's been times where they've fallen, but it was a bad area or like on top of someone, so they just despawn midair. So I don't know. Who knows? Has not happened to me yet, and I guess there's always that slim chance. Oh yeah, I did check that out a long time ago. We saw this in the depths. Yeah, we're basically nearing done in this area. So I don't know. Oh, the underpass. These guys always like hiding in these. Be silly. You know what? Yeah. Silly strats deserve... Oh! Wait, I don't think that works for the shock ones. Yeah, I don't think you can fan away the shock. Or can you? Did I just mess it up? Nope, you can't. Oh, wait. Did I hit it back? I don't know how it didn't give me the first time. But okay, you know what? That would make sense. I just assumed differently. And yeah, look where that got me. Also, yeah, rubber armor still missing a piece. It's like a few loose sets. Hey. My shield. Oh, there we go. Now we need Sidon for the water ability. Nope, don't walk all the way there. Thank you. Go! Splash! That was good. For some random armor I need. We're still maxing out all the armors and we're making progress. I like these. Okay, regional shields always deserve to stay. But this room is making it tricky. Okay, we don't need armor shield. Icky. If we're going with like Zora-esque, we just gotta be shiny. Let's go with some shiny armor. This is shiny. Yeah. And with water too. Yeah, Sidon and Zora makes an OP combination. What do I like about the Zora shield? I feel like just having a really just like shimmering aesthetic is kind of cool. So the silver and everything, especially with blue, I think silver and blue is a nice combination. So yeah, I think that's why I dig it. Like, and our shield design in this game just is really nice too. I like all of them, even just the simple wooden ones with patterns like bunnies. So it's all cool. These ones are kind of whatever to me. I like how they are base, but I know you're supposed to fuse them. But we have a lot of batteries, so I just have one. Yeah, but yeah, all different shields for all different occasions. Now they want us to get fancy. How fancy are we talking? Are we talking boat fancy, or see what parts does it give us? The crab and the Korok. You know, let's do this first. Don't mind me, Korok. Because I have a few ideas what we're going to build to get the next one. Crabby. Crabby. And then... wait. Behind me? Yep, okay. Headphones is so good for this. You can hear all the direction. How far for 100% in this? Well, currently I'm almost at 80%. I have my full percentages and completion things in the description. So I always make sure to update that. We have, well, as of now, 9 more shrines. We did all the Lightroots at 79%. So we're doing good. All main story stuff done too. But yeah, that's all there. A boat? Who wants us to build a boat? I don't know. I think I have a better idea. Wait, they're doubled up logs. Interesting. Oh. They're like pre-made log stacks. That is very interesting. Okay. Well, this will be a good boat. Yeah? We like boats. This will be a very good boat. And then one more for our boat. Yeah? Nope, I didn't mean that. Pushing. Here. It's kind of like a... What's a sail, but kind of like a little scoop, you know? You like scoops? I do too. Oh. Side on. Or Yunobo. Give him the twirl. Come on. This water isn't cool. Only cool and side on has it. But okay. Now we just plop in 2 gentle parts. We got a... Where are you? There you are. Battery. And a stabilizer. No. We can really launch this guy over. Koroks like the ride. Well, the battery's only here to extend the signal, because you can only activate things that are close. I would have to shoot it from like here. And that means I can't get launched too. But with the battery, it extends the mechanical range. So I can activate it basically anywhere. So, you ready? Get to that side. Safer. Yugi! Wait. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. I see that's not a very good top. Okay. Ooh. There we go. So plan B. Sails on a hinge. That is a very good point that I did not consider. So we just need a scoop. A sled? That should work. Yeah. If anything, that should work just awesomely. So let's make it awesome. It's gonna be unhinged, Korok. Let's go! Woo! I am so sorry. Do you want to try that again? Why did it, like, not work? I think it's too heavy. Whee! Traumatizing Koroks. Oh, yeah, wow. Okay, so it's actually too heavy. That is the problem here. Although, I doubt this will get us very far. Just, you know, catapulting. Okay. So maybe not as far as our potential, but I guess we'll see. It is better. Okay, so what do we learn? A lot. But the one thing that is true, the best way to transport a Korok is a rocket. Bye-bye, Korok. Oh, wait. Let's make this right. That's fine, too. Whee! Water skidding. This is where we become a Zora, to do the same, too, just slower. Woohoo! I think the catapult would work with 2 stabilizers. Does more stabilizers actually... Well, I guess, yeah, it would increase the max weight more. I never use more than 1 stabilizer for a thing. But, oh well. The Korok space program, but the Navy version. There we go, now we're full Zora. Inadvertently created another Zora aesthetic. Kill bird. Oh. Rule 1 of the military. If something can be weaponized, it will be weaponized. Including a Korok. Oh, and look, my best friend's over there too. Wow, they're like, you know, What better way to use this area than stuff with everyone's favorite content? Koroks and Addison. What a special blend. Oh, did I use amiibos yet today? I did not. We will actually do a bunch, so I think that'll be fun. You have my support. Well, you see, I bet I can do this with just one. It's a simple one, so. I wonder if it's possible with just one. This will be so funny if it works. It might be heavy though. I've been finding all the tricky ones lately. This is indeed nice. No. Okay. I'm assuming we have at least another dozen of them. So. Okay, again, all for the 100%. Yay. More money, because no more food spots. But I'll take that. And these we just take as souvenirs. Because I never use them. They don't give you pony points. It's just like a red rupee. For a stable, I guess. Also, no way they made a roasted porgy. They did, didn't they? I don't think you've ever had a roast stuff for a Korok offering puzzle. Here, do you want an armored or a mighty? I'll give you an armored. Eat the dory. You can't drop the ones you already cooked. Here, nice baked porgy. Right. I am such a great planner. Okay. I should have put it out with water, but I knew if I did that, I was just going to put out the other one anyways. Yay. That is no, it's a Korok. Whenever we see the distant lights, I'm like thinking it's like a Gliok or something. Preparing for the worst. But okay, I think we almost got this area. It doesn't seem like there's gonna be too much. No shrine. Nothing really interesting in the depths. I'm not sure. Could it be up there? But I think I'm just exploring a very just calm area of the map. By calm, I mean empty. But that's okay. That's why we have elevation. I think one of my favorite ways of getting up is super springs, though. Super springs, even pepper strats work. I have super springs, right? One of my favorite Yiga thingies. There's instant scaffold, and there's really tall ones. Wait, where's my super spring? The things that I always miss because I'm just flying by it initially. Yep, it's at the bottom. Launchpad's like a worse version that costs like the same. Or maybe one cheaper actually. Yeah, one cheaper. But it is worse. Go Zor, go! Fish fly! And momentum. Yeah. The alternative is climbing. Or fires with pine cones or spicy peppers. And right now we're just trying to find stuff. I never know the stuff until we find the stuff, but stuff is what we need. And the stuff we've been finding is mostly Koroks, so they didn't really do too much with this area. That's like the one difference. Like certain areas depopulated like 5 times more than Breath of the Wild. In others, they are even sometimes quieter than Breath of the Wild. So They just increase the spectrum of how noisy an area is. You know, environmental noise or content noise. Yeah. Okay. Rock is missing there. So you go the direction of where it's missing. And it's probably behind there because they're evil. Or rather on top. They put it on top, didn't they? They did. Ah, that's a good one. Yeah. One puzzle that carries over from Breath of the Wild. Near perfectly. Oh. Wait. I didn't expect that slide. You have to get him perfectly. Do I follow a route with this, or is this everything that's close? I basically just use my hero's path. Wherever I haven't explored, I just go there, because I'm sure there's something I haven't seen. So, yeah, that's how we've been doing it. It's a really nice tool. Not something I could do in my first Breath of the Wild playthrough, because, one, I never, 100% in my first, like, 2 playthroughs, actually. And 2, Hero's Path wasn't even out until a couple months later as DLC. So it's nice that they put it in the base game with how much there is to find. It would be nearly impossible to 100% this game without Hero's Path. But on the flip side, yeah, you basically have to 100% it before the meter fills up, because you only get like a certain amount of playtime with it before it erases your old stuff. So that means that there will be certain areas that you have visited that will no longer have the line, because they'll erase the oldest data. But considering we're like 80% map completion and we have like, well, at least 25% left of the bar, we should be fine. A transitional Lanayru Heights. Whoa! Oh my god, it's both the dragon. Look at that. That's... The album's full. I don't want to get rid of any of the pictures. But that is 2 dragons! So they kind of follow each other's routes, now that Light Dragon's lower. Also, okay, you guys... You get it, you're annoying a little bit. Well, unannoying you. Whee! They're pretty basic. Give me the meats. Some things just don't scale to my level. Thank you. You asked for that one. You saw the destruction I did, but it likes the challenge. Also rip the Lizal stuff already. When you get so late in the game, you have to self-balance using only duplex bows. Well, sometimes. Bird. My cruelty came out. Oh, Lionel! Okay. Maybe some of these, although... Yeah, I guess everything here is tiered pretty low. Yeah, it wasn't too different before. Here, use up one of these, because... Yeah. We gotta break it. And... Not even gonna bother with attack up? Whee! Okay. We have our meat club. Still the Master Sword. I kind of forgot about that. Boom, boom. Okay. I mean, we can use it. I will go Reaper. Wait, Reaper with water. Sorry. Nope. Sight on. Bye bye. What are you doing? Fireballs? I'm submerged. Oh. That one helped me there. Oh, it put out my water effect, didn't it? There we go. Seems so. Bye-bye. Oh, what are you gonna do now? Fireball. Charge, get me! Ooh, it did! Got him. Okay. Also, thank you, Nama, for the 30. Do you feel like Breath of the Wild's unplayable now? Or do you think you'll go back to it sometime? Oh, I still love Breath of the Wild. See, I think the biggest thing about Breath of the Wild is, well, compared to this, everything just feels more... Well, in Breath of the Wild, it feels more fluid and just kind of less complicated, which is nice sometimes. Like, it's fun making just cool fusion combinations and exploring just more content in this game. But in comparison, Breath of the Wild has a lot more simplicity behind it. Even the enemies like fighting Lynels, I think is a lot more fun in that game, because those enemies are really made for like just complex technical strats, where, you know, this game just has a lot more just like wide range of crazy ones like cannon clubs and whatnot. So I don't know, just like sometimes just like the more fluid nature and simplistic of, you know, Breath of the Wild combat, just doing really interesting sword play and jumping around. Sometimes it's just fun and more inviting, especially for things like challenge runs. So yeah, I'll love to play it more. Just not currently, just really into Tears, but yeah. I think both games coexist on different planes for that reason, and there's elements of each that I like more. So yeah, this for experimentation is great. Breath of the Wild had a lot of cool stuff, but there's still tons of reasons to go back. But yeah, thank you though. Wow, a lizard. That must be a mistake. Get Cole Garrett. Thank you. At least he died together. That must feel good. Did something just fall? It was an Aracuda. Good job, Tulin. Ooh, they're gonna attack. You know, yeah, we don't need them to fight each other. What the? Ooh. Nice. It's just a fun one. It is insanely fun. Ooh, good one. Thought he made a grand stride in there. Oh, I thought he was gonna miss. Although I do hate these archer guys a lot. We'll become not an archer maybe. So do I have an electric weapon? I don't. Maybe I'll consider that. But we have tons of fruit. You didn't even drop his... Oh, he's fused to the weapons. You can't disarm him that way, can you? That's something I didn't consider. Okay, Salmon Moon, yeah. Now we'll make something. Here. After the fight's done, of course. That did well. There we go. Get water slam. Ooh, that was very good. And just off there, you get hit and smoked. Yeah, side on spin. Ooh, that spin side on. There we go. Getting fancy. Okay, Tulin's gonna get the headshot to finish. Not quite a headshot. The loot dips away. Oh, I would like it though. Here. I'll use my cooking pot after we do this, because yeah, that hearty food I'm keeping. Reverse Breath of the Wild Korok puzzle. They paid homage to this type. It's fun to do it in reverse. We wait. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Takes a bit for the Korok to realize it's there. Those Captain Four Horns do awesome damage with the Mighty Zonite Sword. It's not too bad. It just... Yeah, even the best Zonite weapons are weaker than a lot of the other cool regional ones. So they're awesome for the mid game, but for late game, I never really have a use for them. So... Because comparatively, like, 96 damage one-handed, it's not even an attack-up weapon. You don't get stuff like that with the Zonite. Also rip to our cooking pot. Why am I blind? They all have like the same colors, so I never get it right. At least it works in the rain. Okay, make room. Just a one at a time thing. Next time we'll just try not getting hit. That's a better strategy. Oop. There we go. Just keeping everything nice and neat. Look at that, we have a nice selection of foods. I just like looking at it. We'll dig into it at some point, but we did our cooking everything stream of cooking all Tears of the Kingdom foods. That's how we got everything so nice. Like a crazy and yeah, fried chicken. I like the fried chicken a lot. Looks cool. But yeah, if we look at it, recipe log, all 228. Did it a few streams ago. And yay. Food is very tasty looking. You'd laugh if I hit the ground with a quarter heart left. That would be a very close save. You know what? Fall damage things don't happen too often once you have Paraglider. But they are pretty great. Just like the giant ragdoll tumbles. Let's see, that shelf must have something on it. I'm not finding a lot of mini bosses, like Hinoxes and whatnot. But I know I need those for completion. The Lanos are cool, but those aren't required. Speed food for running might be nice. I like using the night speed buff, honestly, a lot. Because that gives you a level 2. But, like, realistically, the time it spends for you to cook up, like, speed food, like, you're not saving too much time in the grand scheme of things. Because a level 3 speed buff is only 30% faster. So, unless you make, like, very long-lasting food with that, it's not too helpful. But the night speed buff is level 2, which is 20%. And you know what? It is, like, nighttime. So, we could use that with a nice Sheikah aesthetic. Only Sheikah and Yiga have it. And Tingle. Oh, yeah, Tingle has it. Wait. Didn't we get full Tingle last stream? I think so. Get a little bit. There we go. It's a very silly one. The real version of Link. Okay, so on top of there and then there. And then we can go back into Lanayru more. Oh. What is that island? It's... Now we've seen all the Sky Islands already. It's funny how much the Sky is advertised for this game, like in the promotion, but it's really not a whole lot. Like there's the 3 really cool chains and then the Great Sky Island. And then the dungeon too. 2 dungeons. But yeah, really, it's the surface that's still the most. There we go. Okay, these guys can be handled. I love this thing because it never loses its charge. We just need like 1 good hit, don't we? Or 2. Oh. Ow. You know what? Fine. You're gonna be a little annoying about it. So can we. Overkill. Oh, thank you. Yeah. No. Come on. Why am I getting hit from the spikes from the back? That's cool. But this is better. Oh. The spikes are the biggest foe here. Nothing else comes close. Also, I like this thing a lot. Look at that. Wait, I mean, I was showing off a weapon here. Not cool. Look what he made me do. I now have to eat. Good thing I'm a glutton. Whee! Got boxed. Oh, that's just a cool weapon. Not sure if the tingle set makes it better looking or worse, but it is indeed a weapon. Will night speed stack with speed buff? It doesn't. Because most of the buffs work just as like invisible levels. So you can have a level 1 speed buff and it'll make the night speed better. So it'll turn the night speed buff, which is level 2, to level 3 buff. But it won't do any more. So generally it's not worth it just for 10% more. We killed that Stalnox before. Yeah, but even 20% is a good, decent bit better. Alright, Tulin. No recharge. Tingle is the hero of Hyrule. See? Link. And Fairy. That's Link's origins, right? Stop. Tulin, get him! I'm Tulin. Okay, Sanon can eat it. Snack. That's the shrine that we started at today, which was interesting. Seemed like everyone else so just very calm. There's a boss in the depths. Which boss? I don't remember. What is here? Wow. Content. Oh, there's that pack. Hello, guys. I'm actually gonna go in that depths engine really quick, just so I can nab something a little cool. What are my PC specs? Let's see. It glows a couple different colors, and there is a water cooler. I don't. Okay. Realistically, I'm not very good with PC. I had a friend who helped me a lot of years ago. I think my graphics card's like a 2060 Super, though. I can say that, because that's one thing I do remember. I don't have anything too fancy, because I don't really do a lot of PC gaming. Mostly Switch. So, it's just kind of what gets by for video editing. That's the most graphic intense thing I do. And it gets the job done well with minimal lag. So, that's really all I need. I like my Zelda. I like my editing software. Oops, bees. Thank you. Wait, that means I can... Yeah, I didn't have that pinned. I'm happy to have my Switch, though. But basically, I've had, like, every Nintendo console since, like, well, the early ones. I guess the first one I played on was really the N64, because it wasn't really around when first 2 consoles were popular. But yeah, we always had a Nintendo console in our family. I never had the portable ones until, like, a couple years ago. I got a 2DS, just to play some old Zelda games. Hello. Which strategy are we going for? That's cool. Let's see how fast this works, too. Wasted a little time on that, but... nice. Yeah, welcome to everyone tuning in, by the way. Yeah, I'm just killing him, then we're going back to the Lanayru, like I said I was going to do a while ago. Attack up, attack up. Collecting my thoughts. Maxed out attack armor, because fun. And we have Water Warrior. Let's see how quick this is. Decently. We can 10-shot him. Also, I have a bit of a plan, too. Right. Can I parry this? Guess we'll never know. Guess I can parry the shockwave, technically. Okay. Gloomrock. Taking one of you. What else do we want to take it on? Master Sword? Oh, wait. Gloomrock Sword? Okay, we just take them all. But he can't really do too much, can he? Not a crazy bit, at least. Also, can I ride this? Oh, we can... Wait. My... Oh, it was my gloom weapon. That's what got me. Nice. I didn't even expect that. Why didn't I? I don't know. But I genuinely didn't. Okay. So you can't have those weapons out. We don't have the same one. What's good for you? The same one, but we splashy ourselves. Damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and goodbye. So long. As Pin would say. Yeah, Goma's a silly guy. I like fighting him in the dungeon better, though. There we go. That's a pretty okay weapon. Do we need one? Not really. We have a few. But I guess that's what this is for. Make a really OP hammer that we're going to use on not the right targets, like ore deposits. Sure. Okay, that's what I want to do. I got one of those gloom rocks, and I've been, well, this is one thing I've been hearing about, actually, that I want to try out. I'll have to go back to Terrytown for this. Because there's a way we can separate objects from, well, fused things. There's a couple things I gotta do with that, so. A Goma turd, yes indeed. Okay. So we'll have to get to the thingy. First, so we can check out shop, or house. This is my modern luxury home. Top entrance, but importantly, the side view. It's a nice balcony and gonna be a really nice entry point. Oop, and we got Sanke. Hello. This is a little home for Moga. Moga deserves it. Cooking when we need it, and well, chickens. Hello, guys. I think we just have a very minor display of weapons I can easily get with pose. But it's just the one. I think next time I build a house in this game, I probably won't use both weapon mounts. Unless it's something really cool. But yeah, I can't make like side railings or anything, but you know, for a nice customizable home editor, this is nice. Probably every playthrough will do something more and more elaborate, but I like our little place. You spend way too much time redesigning your house. That's fair. It still gives you enough tools where you can go nuts with the structure, and I know you can even build like higher up if you want to do something more vertical or prioritize like certain little areas, like a little farming area or something if you want more of that vibe. If you just want a nice like storage room, or maybe an art gallery if you just have a bunch of pictures you want to hang up. So you can do different things. Did anyone do like a themed house for their like game? Like an art gallery or just weapon mounts? Because mine has a nice variety, but mine's supposed to be just like cozy modern, I guess. Shop for the best. Here we are going to detach. Actually, not quite. There we go. That's what I need to find. You did a Hanging Gardens one. That's cool. Weapon and bow mounts. It's cool to display stuff. It just... I didn't go for all the weapon and bow mounts because you can basically have a whole house of that now with increased limits. I just didn't do that because I already had that in Breath of the Wild, and the one thing that taught me was it just turns me into a hoarder. So... there we go. I'm just taking a couple of these. That's going to increase the part limit. I don't know if I want that. If only I had like a big platform. Oh, what the? Oh, the shadow of the thing falling. It's like, what is that? Okay. So what we're going to do is... actually, yeah, we're just putting that there. I have a reason for this, don't worry. Talk to you. Okay, no scared. All good. Zip za. Break it down. And that shield that we got, I want that Gloom Rock back. Thing is, this is a very destructive weapon. Bye-bye. That's it. But that's not the reason why I did that. Because now we have it in our auto build stuff. So I'm going to unfuse that. That was a very elaborate and costly build. There we go. If you notice, well, it has destructive power, but it's very unique in the way it works. We'll have to find an enemy for this. We'll find an enemy. We'll have to go to our, well, enemy area. Guess here works. I'm sure there's a lot here, and then we'll take the path. So, okay. This will be a nice weapon, and I really want to use this. But yeah, we'll keep making our way up, because when I initially did the Zora segments, I went up like the new path with all the caves leading to the tower, and then from the tower to Zora's domain. So I didn't take the classic path, the one that Sidon escorts you through in Breath of the Wild. Okay. Take me to your strongest enemies, Zolfos. Wow, this is in like 3 minutes. Okay. I'm just gonna use a duplex because it's fun. There we go. Oh, that counted as a bullet time gap. Just barely. Ooh, Lizzle Tail. Well, that's that must be a mistake. Here. You burn up. We have to use our contraption in a moment. One of these guys. You know, that one has a lot of health. Okay, you can die. Okay, but also these guys are just very simple. I don't want to waste a strat on a very basic guy. Okay, you can just get waterlogged. All of you. But what's someone that I just, you know, really despise that I can take out a lot more crueler? Well, it's pretty alright. Oh, a silver goblin. Again, you all go down very simply. What are you doing? Knock that off. Meats! Yeah! He wasn't a bad guy after all. If you have meats or foods, they're fun. line him up so he stays on the bridge for easier looting. There we go. I'm gonna need all the loose parts for it, but I'm sure there's some really stupid armor upgrades I gotta do. By stupid, I mean stupidly expensive. Okay. Well, now we're where we need to be. This area is like virtually unchanged from Breath of the Wild. You have patrolling Bokoblin Bridge and Lizal camp up there. I don't think they touched it really. But now we have nice, funny cube. Funny cube. There it is. Silver Lizalfos dead instantly. And then it acts as a nice bomb afterwards. Did not get the Arakuda though. Don't ask. Now it did. Okay. Well, that's all you gotta do. Yeah. Smushing strats are very OP. Because basically any non-boss enemy can die from squish. So, applies to Bokoblins, Moblins, Lizalfos, even the Construct variants. Yeah. Any of those you can just, kill. Yeah, it literally shot out too. Okay, so that is something I did see, online. That's just a very heavy part, and I kind of want to try that. Glad we did. Wait a second. Bloopy! There's a cave! Oh my god, I haven't fought a cave in ages. It's like Christmas to me. Ooh, double. Yes. Running to the cave. Is it behind the waterfall? Again, I always like this area in Breath of the Wild, but I haven't quite been here yet. Because this was the tower area. Oh, right there for a cave. Interesting. Well, I really like the caves in Little Lanayru area, so I'm happy that we're finding more. Come at me. Whee. Oh, these are really pathetic rocks. That did not work. What were you trying, buddy? Uh-oh. Low on energy, that's intended. Just give me one little eyeball. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. No! Not biting me! Ah! I'm not food. I bet it didn't taste good. I don't think Link has showered recently. I forgot the bombs are like, you do nothing to them. That was good. You know, sure, just anything. Really anything. Might get a Zora sword, a decayed Zora sword, actually. How did I predict that? It could drop a lot of different things. Why did it listened? Oh my god. I literally called that. Well, at least it's impressive to those, because I can get a Zora sword, a Zora spear, a Zora claymore, or a shield. What was that, 25% chance? Unless there's other stuff in the loot table. I don't actually know. But, I don't know, it happened. So, yay to that, I guess. It's not gonna happen again, I promise. Do you want to get melted? Melted like butter. Here. We have plenty of these silly little Gibdo bones. That was a silver enemy. That was a silver enemy. That's a basic, but okay, that takes you out. Yeah, like a lot of the narrow caves, they just kind of take you through other regions, like alternate paths. Oh, but this is very interesting. Oops, I didn't need that. Overkill. It's like a giant spine. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, because there's all like the bone stuff here in Breath of the Wild, so it's implied that there was like a Leviathan here, wasn't there? Oh, nice. So we just unlocked a ascent target. Whoa! Wait, what? Oh, it's from the Blood Moon guys! Oh, it leads to the... Wait a second, it leads to a monster camp. Oh my god, because there's bones everywhere. It's like a giant spine. We can see it now. That is so cool. Okay, I dig that. Okay, let's give this a little spin. This thing never dies. Ow. Archer, stop. Archer, stop. Thank you. That was easy. Bye-bye. Yeah, sorry. Wasn't even remotely fair. It's all too busted. But deserved busted. And I hear that shrine too. This is such a neat area. Seems like we can send more. Oh, there's a few ways in and out of this. He just kind of opened up to see the skeleton. Just what is that's the third exit now? I get it. It's not fair. But you don't have a say. You should have evacuated after Ganon died, or even sooner. And full arrows again. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Okay, we'll check that out inside again in a bit. They kept the monster camp here. That's kind of cool. I really like this one, so I'm fine with that actually. Bye. I see silly Lizals. What can benefit from this? A flurry rush weapon. This'll be killer. Woo. I need gold enemies fast. Oh! I saw you too, but I jumped the wrong way. Trying to porgy me. This is so cool. I always like this little bridge up. See if we can find more caves from the outside. I would assume the shrine's on the very top where the thing was. Hi. Yeah. We're doing an even trade. I broke your nuts, but you get nice light. Okay, we already got like 11 Koroks today. And yeah, these are the bones I was talking about. There was something big that died here. Oh, we can see more of it. Wow, I really like this area in this game. It's like some of the really cool areas from Breath of the Wild were just enhanced in a unique way. Like this area, the abandoned North Mine from, well, the Goron area. Because that was cool with all like the cannons and stuff in Breath of the Wild. But in this game, they made it just like a huge, giant like cave area with a lot of mining stuff. So both games did it very well. All of this area is still similar to the Breath of the Wild one, just with more. Bye-bye. Oh! I need to go this... yeah. Oh well. Yep, and there's the other entrance. Oh, you just had to move it slightly. I could have sworn I'd escape. I suppose it was just a momentary delusion. Alas. Oh my god, he comments on the fact that I just accidentally teased him. I just realized something. Yep, the Blood Moon guy. You can go to him whenever you want to see the phase of the Blood Moon. A diamond. Wait. Is it because I saved him at all the camps he was at? Because he was at like 3 different camps, right? I think he was at one in the other side of the Zora area, one in Hyrule Field at least. I think I remember those 2. On the very day you rescued me. Oh. Take care. Okay, so maybe it's because I helped all of his different locations. Must have been like a hidden side quest. I was about to say we did pretty much all the camps. I didn't know that. There would have been something. But okay, here I would assume that we keep going up. Literally dragon elevator. Wow. Okay. And then you go up at the end if you want to go to the very top. This is awesome. Okay. Oh. 9th to last shrine I have left, I guess. We got the light. Obviously, we got the Lightroot. We got all of them, so. Okay, this is going to be another blessing, though, because it's in a cave. If it's in a cave or tied to a shrine quest, it is a blessing, so. Is this the only game I play? I mostly play Nintendo games, honestly. I don't play, like, a lot of games. When I do play games, it's stuff I just really, really like, though. So, I love Zelda. I also love Pikmin. The new Pikmin game just came out, Pikmin 4, last month. Sorry, the odds of getting a diamond from the quest and then diamond here, that's so funny. Okay. And good. But yeah, as I was saying, I love Pikmin a lot, and I already 100% the new one because Pikmin games are very short, but I like the whole, exploring, like, a huge, like, it's basically like the planet Earth without humans, but you're very small, and you get little Pikmin people to follow you around, and get, have them do stuff and attack enemies, and it's fun. It's a really unique game. I also like 3D Mario a lot, so those are a lot of my top ones. Other one-off games, I love Undertale. I like Hollow Knight a lot too, which I have to replay that one. It was just very tricky my first time, so. See, Hat in Time was a good platformer. So it's like a few games. I had a lot of fun with Elden Ring last year, but I couldn't beat it. I got about halfway through like the main stuff, I think. Too hard, but like especially that first like quarter of the game was awesome. Exploring like the initial castle and just a lot of the overworld stuff in that first area. But yeah, it just gets way too hard. So for me, like I literally couldn't do it. You make those games for like insanely sweaty people, so. Yeah, let us go. Did I play Witcher? I played the 3rd one and I wasn't a huge fan. I'm not like a big fan of like Polish folklore stuff. Ironic because I'm Polish. I don't know, it just like, you know, like certain vibes of like just video game worlds or stories don't resonate the best with me, and I guess that's one of them. I tried to get into it like twice, and I don't know. Maybe I'll like it if I tried it again, because it's been a couple years. But who knows? Whee. I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, so. Wait a second. This is the head. Wait. This whole thing's a being, not the skull head. That's the head, and this is the spine. I always wondered what those head things are supposed to be. But this is. Yeah, it's quite literally a. This was a whole being, like a behemoth or something. So there's the top of it, and I had a whole spine going down. There's just remnant bones everywhere. It's interesting, because there was a Sheikah tower on top before, too. So if the tower was here, it would have broken everything. So it also makes me think that since the upheaval was an event that basically changed things, it kind of rewrit the past a bit, so certain things in between didn't happen. Makes me wonder, yeah, that maybe there wasn't a Sheikah Tower here after the events of the upheaval, so that's why it is an undisturbed relic. That's very interesting. Lore of the giant skeletons that monsters use. Oh. Well, can't wait for the theories on that one. That's neat though. Cool. Yeah, sorry Sheikah though. I don't know what all got uncanonized because of the upheaval. Am I proud of my ancient run? Okay. Doing the ancient run and using all that stuff in Breath of the Wild, just an amazing time. Love that run for the world. Just playing through it, just becoming extremely powerful in that run. Starting off with just having to kill guardians with shields and everything. So it was a very good crescendo. But yeah. Definitely still one of my favorite challenge runs I've done, and I think it was only challenge run number like 5 or something. It was a long time ago. I have done 19 challenge runs that have been released for videos. So that's all in that playlist. Our 20th one's coming very soon, and it's the first Tears one. Need to hire Zeltic for the theory stuff. No kidding. Yeah. Zeltic stuff's great. I've always loved Nintendo Black Crisis a lot. But yeah, in terms of just like the theory wormhole, I know it goes crazy, and I do a decent bit of light stuff of my own, but like it's never stuff I want to do for videos because I'm not super good at formulating theories, but some of the stuff I see, I get blown away by, so. Okay, this is the Breath of the Wild pass, which we started, but then we took the new way in Tears. So I want to see what's all different about it in this game. Quite honestly, I don't know. So yeah, Zora stuff cool, but I don't know why. It's gonna match the glider, but I really want to do Windmaker. Yeah, matches the shield, matches the glider, and we'll swap to a new glider soon. Nope. I know for the water segments, Zora's better, but it's not going to be a lot here. Yeah, what's everyone's favorite area change? Like, in terms of just, like, one specific little zone. It could be, I don't know, a certain village, or the castle, or just area, I guess. Yeah, what's everyone's favorite change and least favorite change? Because I feel like when my least favorite changes, it might honestly be the labyrinths. Because, well, they were cool in Breath of the Wild, more unique. But doing them the second time around, like, the first time was awesome, like seeing the whole sky segment and then going down below the depths. Like, thematically really cool, but they're very copy and paste. As opposed to the Breath of the Wild ones, there was at least, like, different weapon variety. So, like, the Gerudo Labyrinth would have Gerudo weapons, and there was, like, a whole nighttime thing where most of the enemies were nighttime only there, so it felt cool. The Snow Labyrinth had, like, the whole back area with, like, Lizals. And then, obviously, the best one, the Akala Labyrinth with all the Guardians. But well, that's all removed. It's all just empty mazes now in this game with one thing on Gloom Hands and all Zonai weapons. And then the Sky segment feels cool, but after the first one, you know, it's the same thing. Same boss fight at the end. So I don't know. It's weird, because the first time I did it was one of my favorite experiences playing the game, and the next two were just very dry. But coolest areas, I like a lot. It has to be around, like, the main areas. Like, the new Gerudo Canyon is cool, the new Abandoned Mine's cool. These cliff sides are really cool in the game, so. Wish they kept the mini caves from the last game. Yeah, I get how they're trying to make it a little different, but there was a couple of cool mini caves just around. They did expand on some, though. But generally I realized either they expanded on the mini caves or they just removed them. So, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like certain spots are just gone now. Favorite new spot will be Lookout Landing. That is cool. Least favorite, we would say Kakariko. That's fair. Out of all the returning villages, I don't know, like, Kakariko and Breath of the Wild was so good, but this is like, yeah, it's a tourist destination with a bunch of lore everywhere. It definitely loses a lot of the spark that made it cool. So my least favorite town, for sure, in this game. Wait, Lookout Landing's cool. I guess Lookout Landing and the Yiga Base are the two new towns, in a way. There's not a lot. But at least they changed most of them in cool ways, like Hateno. I think Terrytown's a lot better in this game, too. At least we're not dying. Oh, they're going fast, though. What types of challenge runs do I think I'm going to do in this game? Well, I want to do a bunch of theme runs. That's the big thing, because obviously there's a lot more themes in this game. Stuff like with Yiga and whatnot. And also the returning stuff will be equally as cool. So that is a big bulk of it, and I think one day we'll do like another killing everything run, like we did in Breath of the Wild. Killed all monsters before a Blood Moon. But we'll do that down the road so we actually know what we're doing. Because that is a big run to do. Like Misko's... Oh my god, Misko's cave in this game is... literally crazy. In terms of size. So yeah, they did expand that one. I like when they expanded stuff. Anyways, for this path, I'm assuming that there's not as much change as the tower area, because they kind of put towers in places to kite you to go a different direction, which is what I like. For like the main concept, because like the normal Zora path was this, but they kited you away from other paths by putting rain everywhere. But in this game, they made it so there's caves here leading up to this area, and there's not the constant rain. On top of that, they put the tower here, so specifically, once you reach this point, you'd be like, oh, the tower's right there. You see these caves, you go up it. And then you go there to the domain. So they purposely like kited main points of interest to kite you in different directions, which I think is cool. Like this area, you know, usually you take this whole Eldon pass, probably after you do the Zora area. But now it's like, well, you start over here, so you might likely go here, and then you're like, oh, they paved a new road this way. So you're like, you're going to see like the restaurants and stuff here. So instead of going this path. And I guess you could go that way too, but yeah, they just kited everything different. But since they put the tower here, yeah, you're more likely to just go here than all the way around. Which I like that consideration. Okay, some people didn't like how Hateno was changed. See, that's one funny thing. Hateno's one of my favorite villages in both games, actually. I love how just open and free and farmy it was in the first game. This farmy award, it is now. But in the second game, like, it definitely challenges that, but it plays into that, you know? Like, the whole point is, it's like, wait, this isn't the Hateno I knew. There's mushrooms everywhere and fashion stuff, but half the town is still like that. They're like, I don't like this change, but the whole, like, main quest about that town is about accepting that change and blending the styles, so it plays into its differences very well with its main quest line of full CC versus the mayor stuff. So that's why I like Hateno a lot. At first it's like, no, it used to be so cozy and stuff, but the whole quest line is about accepting that change and kind of making compromise, but in a way it handles the new stuff very well while enhancing the old stuff. Like, oh, it was known for agriculture? Well, they just made a new product, cheese. So that is why I like it so much. It is a good blend. And it handles that new theme well. As opposed to Kakariko, where it's just, like, worse, you know? Okay, you're getting gusted. Does that really two-shot? And that... It does. That's good. Wind Waker calls for Wind Weapon. Wait, did that break my sword? It didn't. Huh. I didn't realize that hitting a tree without breaking it doesn't hurt the weapon. Yeah, if it's not cutting through it. have no other way to show it, but if it has the blue sparkle, it doesn't hit. It doesn't break the weapon. Yeah. Please move. Thank you. Cool. Huh. Lizal was chilling there. That didn't last long. You know, I didn't notice these little slab barricades before. Were these here in the last game? Who knows? Oh, it's leading me somewhere. I'll probably know where that bloopy was going. Left? It's leading me to the cave, isn't it? Oh. Potentially. Wait a second. Oh, the well! Oh, you're right. This was a Korok well before. Which naturally means it's no longer a Korok well. But the Korok did kind of lead me to it. Oh well, thank you, Korok. Yay. What is my favorite new enemy? Let's see. If we're not talking, like, main bosses, I mean, let's see, we have Gleeoks to pick from. Those are good. Froxes are fun. Like, I'd throw bombs in the mouth. The constructs are really fun fights, though. But I don't know, Gleeoks are just cool. Like, they're really cool, even though they're easy to kill in the later game. King Gleeoks. Sign me up. Oh. Yeah, bosses-wise, I'll have to say, I'm just Ganondorf. Like, the fighting is amazing against them. Especially with the Master Sword. So many cool combos he can do, and man, it's such a technical fight, which is why I love even just the Ganons from the previous game. So, yeah, Ganondorf by far. Oh, it's one of these caves. They're researching with Zonai stuff. Wait a second. It's the chef who lives underground. All my life I've lived for food, and food has lived for me. I always thought anything was edible with prep and effort, until now. The strange mechanical horn-like thing someone gave me on the road was definitely inedible. If it were from a monster, I could cook or boil it, make it do a medicine, find some way to get into my stomach. What's this creature from? The upheaval. Huh. The wonders truly never cease. Chef Ari Tamu. It's so cool that they have caves everywhere, because they're the person who made the cookbook in Gerudo Town. I don't think you ever see that person, though. They're kind of enigmatic, like Misko. Hello, froggies. Is the challenge run out yet? It is almost out. Yeah, a couple more days at best. Look, the challenge run I've been working on, the first tiers one, yeah, it's taken a long time. It'll easily be like the longest one too, because it took a long time to play through. A lot of fun stuff happened though, so I would estimate I probably need like another like 8 to 10 hours editing it. So definitely get it up for the weekend. Yeah, I'm very excited because it has been a bit, and a bit since I uploaded besides streaming. So yeah, I wanted to touch base. Okay, so I did kind of ignore that bloopy earlier. I would assume it's got to be in the pass. No. Oh. We're ignoring for a moment. Sorry, we saw a bloopy, and bloopies never point to wells. But they purposely put them where you could easily miss a cave. Because they don't want you to miss the cave. There seems to be a whole Lizal area where they shot shock arrows at you. And that pair with the puddles would be dangerous. It's not very dangerous anymore. So what is it? Let's see if I can find this cave organically. Oh, never mind. Take me to a bloopy. Is it in the path itself? Oh, they put it in the... Sneaky. I was like, wait a second, that's just the underpass. Pebble Woods. Disgusting, I guess. Oh, it's like the the whole swamp lead up to here. Well, not a swamp, just you know, it has like the wood areas. I don't like water. Interesting. Okay, you're like. It's not something I like. Banana gems, too. Take the crabs. I will actually get you, Bullfrog. Whee! Oh. Crafty. Oh, did he? I think I was just dying in the water, actually. Or maybe to the friends. Never mind. I thought it was a silver just getting absolutely drowned. Alas, it was not. Bubbles. Beep. Oh, yeah, right. It has more health than that, too. How much health do they have? I don't know. Also, I don't know how much damage the beams do, isn't it? Wait, I think it's 10 if it's unupgraded, assuming it's the same as Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty sure those guys have like 20 health, not a little less. So that checks out. What do I like most in this game? Well, I guess besides broad answers here, like, I like when it is able to just creatively remix content from Breath of the Wild, especially in very key areas, like, well, like, the lead-ups to the 4 main dungeons, I would say. Those areas are really cool, as we were talking about earlier, but, well, Fuse is very fun, just having a game that focuses more on experimenting, where, you never really stop discovering stuff, but in the moment, I think that's what I like about this game. Because with Breath of the Wild, there's always stuff that the community was discovering. When it comes to like an individual discovering stuff, like, not as much. It's more so stuff it's like, oh, you find really interesting things to do by seeing what other people do. But in this game, it feels like you're always surprising yourself, you know? Like, there's a lot of big community discoveries too, but there's just all the different combinations. It feels like you always keep learning something big, or just a different combo or something. So I like that element of it. That's how limitless Breath of the Wild was to really top that for this. So the amount of possibilities feels cool, even if it takes a bit to explore all of them. Where Breath of the Wild was a bit faster and to the point sometimes. Also, same shield, but this has durability taken out of it, so yeah. I see you did a little cool. Probably could ascend, but I feel like I'm being led somewhere. I don't want to ascend fully out of the cave. Is this another entrance that I missed? Wow, wait. Oh my god, we saw that from here. We did, didn't we? And it looked like just the camp. Because that was a little camp area for the Lizals. Okay. So I guess an alternate way. How interesting. I dig that though. What am I doing? I don't know. Pine cones. Those are kind of crunchy. Okay, let's see. There was I remember we went here like it was like a long time before we actually did the dungeon segment, and there was like a little thing to swim into, but I thought you would get a dive ability to do it. I couldn't figure out the exact purpose of this thing though. What is there actually one? I don't know. Was it a chest? I don't remember. But I tried going there and there wasn't much, so I wonder if there's something unique to it. Also interesting. This is definitely not a trap. Huh. It's a good shield. Do we need 2 Royal Guard ones? We don't. And that wasn't a trap. It's funny, you could tell what used to be like a monster camp. Am I planning on doing all shrines today? I don't think all. No. That'll still take a bit. And the next stream? Yeah, I think so. Also, hello. I don't want to use the thing yet, though. But this has got to be a cave. Oh, they brought it up, didn't they? They didn't. But they did have one of those ascent targets. Okay. I truly thought there was a cave. I'm truly mistaken. Front. Thank you for that. Okay, that should be fine. Oops. We got the angle right? Yes, no, we didn't. Wait, what if we fronded it over? Can we make like a little boat? No. What if we just pushed it with our... Not quite without a sail. Okay, let's just move it like a normal person. Let's play a game. Did we line this up well? Actually, maybe. Did we? Wait. Please tell me. Just let it happen, please. I couldn't tell if we got it. Nah. It would show us too. Yeah, it moved, so. Out of luck. You know, why am I doing it this way? I don't know why I am. I much prefer that. I forgot about that. I just was like, oh, tree area. Yeah, let's just use the trees, you know? I was thinking naturalistically. Clearly, I could have done better. It'll fuse you. For the fun. And this should be perfectly imperfect. There we go. Also, in the spot we were talking about earlier, there is a chest, but no dive, obviously. I just didn't know what the Zora ability was at the time. Because it's before that. Okay, I think we got the chest then. We just fell from it from like a sky island. Like a lot earlier in the game because we're doing this challenge. Well, if I was a Korok or a Addison, would I be in this forest? There is slight potential. Like, hear the noises of the woods. Oh, there's someone being beaten up. Go you. I believe in you. I just want to see if there's anything here first. I guess, oh, way up now. Wait a second. A broken way up. And a bloopy. I'm glad they put little caves everywhere here. Also, is it me or when you bullet time and shoot him, it does less? Couldn't tell ya. Not gonna lie, the bloopy vanished pretty quick. I know the cave isn't there. It's also good that we're making our way to Zora's domain, because I never got the light skill trident. I got all the other champion weapons, but that could be a fun one to have. Which means I might as well try to use this one up. Because it is going to be better. Addison could be at anywhere. He has the most random spots. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, assumably he's doing his sign gig to advertise. But if you're advertising in a no traffic area you're going to get no traffic results. So. Oh, it's wet. That's cool. Beard. That went well. Okay. Yeah, I got barreled forward. You're not gonna like this. Oh wait. You can still charge me. Get to do it quick. Bye. Dig this. It's got the Hylian hood down. I like that you can do that. Sometimes it just got in the way. So, ooh. Max attack Zorbo. I don't need it, but well, it's better than a lot that we have. Maybe next I'll drop this Knight's Bow. I was just using it for fusions. Like stakes. Zorbos actually have a slightly better gravity rate than other bows. I don't know why. It's like a hidden quirk, but they defy gravity a little bit when they fly long distances. So instead of dropping off at a normal gravity rate, it's a little slower. So why? I have no idea. It doesn't say that it does that, but that's how they work. Okay, so for an example, these bows have the same range stat, adjust the gravity. So I'm gonna hit the top of the tree and it'll land just about. Well, this may not be the perfect toss, but yeah, that wasn't the perfect toss because you couldn't see it. It's just a little bit further. So aiming just above the top of the tree and see where it lands. Yeah, on the bottom, this should hit the cliffside though. See, that one hit higher. That one was the ground almost at the wall. This was a little up the wall. So if you notice, like as it was falling down, it was falling slower, just by a little bit. I don't think there's really any other bows in the game like that. Is the Royal Guard bow like that? I don't think so. The Ancient Bow in Breath of the Wild was like that though. So the Ancient Bow had a greatly reduced gravity rate. So the range was okay, but it just never dropped off pretty much. That was because of gravity rates. But yeah, I don't know why they gave a little quirk like that to the Zorbo. It's the only bow like that. And it's very peculiar. Also cool. Hi, Crab. Yep, okay. I was like, wait a second. It's an ascend type situation, isn't it? Guessing the bubble gem and whatnot is this way. Aha! Interesting. Okay. Whoever built this cave knew about ascend. So maybe this takes you all the way up to that area then. That's the point of it. Oh! Oh, sneaky. So you could always just go this way too, but you probably wouldn't be thinking about that at first. The Koroks also knew about Ascend. Yeah, I guess so, because they made Ascend specific puzzles. How sneaky of them. Also, yeah, Dusk Bow has great range. I'm not sure what the range stat is on that. If it's a mixture of the range and the gravities. I know, very hidden internal mechanisms, but I nerd out to stuff like that. Sorry. So yeah, like, especially in Breath of the Wild, it's like a lot of weapons felt similar, so it's cool to have ones that actually function differently, especially bows. Because you have normal bows, you have range bows, quick firing bows, multi-shot bows, altered gravity rate bows, I guess. So yeah, it's unique following it. And this game doesn't do too much more with bows than Breath of the Wild did. Remove some, add some others, you know. Froggy. I like Froggy. And Snail. Snail. Get impaled. Yeah, we need those for upgrades. The violets. On steep cliffs, you'll find them. Also, yeah, I know that Sidon redid all these in the game. It's not for a quest or anything, but if you find them, we should read them. Learnings of the Zora, Part 4. Two sisters of different blood, as told by Sidon. When I was young, I have an irrational fear of strangers, particularly bashful around Yona, paralyzed even. Already so mature in manner, and she treated me like a little brother, even though we were not related. There came an unseasonably heavy rain that quickly flooded the river, and they were swept away. Battered by the water's strong flow, my fins helpless to resist. It was Yona who dragged me to safety on the shore. Water continued to swell at the shore, or as the shore waned, but Yona was unflappable. Interesting. Sweetly comforting me as I shriveled in fear. Aw. This person to melt his heart. Oh. So Mifa saved them both. Okay. Yona's face as she gazed up at Mifa in admiration. My face must have looked the same way as I gazed at Yona. Right, because Mifa was the older sister. I forgot about that. That's cute. As a child, I had two big sisters. One by birth and one by chance. I mean, he says big sisters, but didn't they get married? Yona looked up to Mifa, and I was in awe of them both. Years had passed, my feelings for Yona had become more difficult to quantify. Then one day, Father informed me that the amazing young woman who had once been like a sister to me was to be my bride. So it was an arranged marriage. Interesting. Perhaps these feelings and memories are too dear and private to commit to history. Such is the tale of this Zora prince. I mean, it's very much so a reciprocated arranged marriage. Because like I said, first Sidon just had, you know, he didn't know how to place his feelings for her. Just at first thought it was like sisterly, but well, as you see them in the game, it's very just, well, wholesome and sweet. So interesting. I don't think it was implied that was an arranged marriage before, though. But yeah, royalty be like, I guess. I can't judge. They're very happy with each other, so. But interesting, nonetheless. You know, they supposedly destroyed all the stones from the past king to replace them with the Sidon ones. I mean, I guess it's all supposed to be like the current leader, you know? Because it's implied that, you know, Dorphan stones overwrote the last leaders. So I guess I get it. So, ooh, there's all those. It's been a while since we've found them. I'm really trying to get the silver Lizals tails because they're cool and fun to use, but man, they're just such a rarity. Our last duplex bow. These guys are a bit more stubborn. Oh, that unstubborns them. What are you and why are you hiding? Don't give me that look. No. That was a bat and a half. I was badly damaged. That is fine because I'm going to replace with the light scale. He almost tried throwing that at me. No. Should be getting the Lizal tails to upgrade armor. I mean, that is also one of the reasons, but it's usually the elemental stuff, and I can find the elemental Lizals like in the canyon. I was supposed to just trying to get like the silver ones and I don't know, more parts. Eventually if we get a lot, we can sell them too. Money good. Learnings of the Zora Part 3. The Great King Dorphan, as told by Sidon. Several springs after I lost my dear sister, Mifa, large group of Lizals attacked the domain. Matter not that this was my first true battle. Expectations of those around me weighed heavy on my shoulders. Literally Sidon's like origin story kind of thing. This is cool. I didn't see them all yet. The absence of Mifa, who had always been there to encourage me with loving kindness, was like a spear to the heart. A light skill trident to the heart. As for my own spear, though I was highly trained to use it, it seemed to only cut the air and slash the water's surface. Taken off guard by a surprise attack from 3 Lizalfos hiding at the water's edge. The ones I just killed. That respawned to the blood moon. I knew that my time had come, and that is when the 3 Lizalfos disappeared. In their place saw the towering figure of my father. Yeah, just whaps a fin on him. Sighed on, my son. You have allowed your heart to falter. That is the quickest way to fall in the battlefield. Have to remain stoic. Your king needs you. Okay. Tessa said they were certain they also heard the sweet voice of Mifon that day. From then on, my heart was true and my resolve firm. By lending strength to our king, we were able to save the domain. Yeah. He's got to be in place. He can't let the past intertwine him. So. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we'll find more. Our goal is still the town, because I want to make the trident. That has helped many Zoras. Also, I didn't really see that area yet. Or that hill. Or thinking of every minor point I didn't see. No, I might just air bike here because it's a bit of a sticky situation. Or we could super spring. Nah, air bike. I want to fly around this place. It's kind of cool. Yona and Muzu look alike. You know, kind of like with the same head. Could be related. I don't know. Yeah, when we get more tails, I can do the boomerang tail, which is a good combo. Oh, indeed. What are you? The falls. I guess I didn't see a lot of this yet. Interesting. Ooh. Just trim the tail a bit. Now we got a silver. Are the odds of actually finding something good, though? Uh-oh. That was lucky. Unlucky. Hey. Watch it. You're gonna get crushed. Just don't get launched by it. Bye-bye. No! Oh, it doesn't work like... Oh, it's only the initial spawn. Well, damn you too. Okay, next time we'll get it. I get how it works now. Get him, Yunobo. Anyone, for the matter. Wallop him. I don't use non-pristine weapons anymore. I've graduated a bit. Also, oops, my air bike is history. Because I see this Korok. Not amiibo. Wait, we do have amiibos, that's right. Lizalfos. Without the tail. Yeah, slide on. No water necessary. Yeah, I think we got like a green Lizalfos tail today. Better than nothing. Okay, Go. We still kept a waterfall-esque challenge here. Three, two, one, let's jam. I'm always forgetting that you can move in the waterfall ascent now, which I like a lot, and yeah, I'm glad that it's here. You can just go like, whoop. Just enter from anywhere. Oh. Okay, well, let's see. There is Zora's domain. We just broke the spear. So I can try to get the life skill trident now, which is one of our last few side quests. Well, yeah. 18 more. Glory of the Zora. We have the 4 diamonds, 5 flint, and the Zora spear. Not the Zora spear. We just broke the Zora spear, actually, because I didn't consider that I needed the Zora spear. Let's consult our object map. 1 second. Object map. Hello. We're pulling you out again. I had this in the description. Zora spear. There is one in town. Okay. Nope, that is a Zonite spear. What? I guess the naming similar? I have no idea. What? Why does it do that? Okay. I guess if it's above, because it does both sky and surface, which is not helpful. There we go. Right over there. So there is one, it's just on the pathway. Right next to the bloopy, which also indicates a cave that I did not see. There we go. Well. Nice. Oh, man, it's like I should get a shock weapon. I just haven't. For light skill try, I'm definitely gonna make it like a Gliak weapon though. Stop hitting me! Okay, now that's damage too. We need to repair this stuff. No. Oh, thank you, Tulin. Just feeling infinite pain in slow motion currently. What I could do. 1 hit. 2 hit. Red fish. Blue fish. We got a tail! Oh my god! Probably the only one we're getting for a year. Yay. Okay, after this. Ooh. I like the ancient Zora buildings. There was a cave like this before. I think leading up to this tower. This is cool. For this. You know what? I can use more resourceful means. So we'll have the little base squad out again. I know Yunobo's there, but I like to split up the deed. And that was that. It was just an ascend thing. Okay. Let's see what these underground areas are of. Again, everything built with ascend in mind. Those crabs were not there before. What great! Now I want the crabs. You saw me gone. You're like, he's not coming back for us. Wait, abort. No. 72 of them. There was like a. Well, a lot of caves around here have the crabs, actually, which is kind of funny. But there's a person somewhere that you can trade crabs for like opals or something. I forgot. I think they're in Zora Town though. I just remember you can do something with them. Something we shall. Give me my salt, I guess. Ah. It's like a tiered city. Oh, it's skeletons. There's sound effects. You don't see a lot of skeletons in caves. the dead residents of this town. I guess so. You know what we did? We killed those... we killed those Lizals outside without getting the weapons. Hence the reason why I needed to kill them. It's like, we don't need a basic Zoras. Oh, wow. I thought it would have despawned. We literally need this to make the light skill trident. Well, thank you for staying put. That was almost a bad mistake on my part. What's my favorite region weapon type in this? Zora just has to take the cake, because, I mean, like, it has very good damage. It does double damage anytime you're wet. And it has good durability, so unlike the Gerudo ones, which also have good damage, they last a lot longer. So just by default, the Zora stuff's awesome. I don't know, Royal stuff's fun for flurries and whatnot, though, too. But unique things, I like using the whip things when I can. Gliok. I guess another one has to be those 8-foot long blades and just Sheikah stuff, because, I don't know, being able to like dish out elemental effects like that is cool, since you can make Wing Cleavers elemental now. Even like Muddle Buds you can do with them. You have better sneak strikes, so... I know, Sheikah has a lot of cool use too, and Zora is just as amazing for damage. I also really like the light dragon weapons, because, yeah, healing during combat's cool. I usually just put them on soldier spears, which we haven't found. In a bit, at least. I did the wrong type of attack. I wouldn't have got them all anyways. Huh. The Rita weapons are just for the memes. Yeah, there's a lot of other gusty type things. I'm not a huge Rita weapon connoisseur. The power of shock. It's an explosion, so make it work as such. Also, yeah, me realizing that I could just one up that way. I mean, that does the job. We're good at this. That's too much work. What's this? I guess we could have gotten a Zoro Spear at the end anyways. Backup, I guess? I'm never gonna chuck again? Sure. Oh, now the sages come. Okay, we need our bubble frog and... You see what that's... This is the end, okay. Think. Nice. This is a cool cave. It just, yeah. Ancient City Ascent. But just implied that there was crazy stuff in the Zora area in a past stage. Zora being the advanced ones. Along with Zonai. It's like side little colonies that are now gone. I just think it's interesting. Well, I guess this takes us to another undiscovered area. Upwards Orlando. Really upper. It took us a year to get to the top. I like how this, yeah, the tower's there now, which is a good spot. Gets extra height that way. Why haven't I used the bubble gems? Well, there's not a lot of rewards for them. I already got all of them, and the rest is overflow. Just like the Koroks. Only roughly half of the Koroks get used for slots. So, oh well. Yeah. I know there's like big rewards for like doing everything. I don't know what they are, but for like doing all the caves and getting the bubble gems, doing all the shrines and whatnot. But I don't know those rewards, haven't seen them. We're very close to them though, so can't wait to see them when we get there. Oh, hello. You should assume defensive position. That's okay. Assume defensive position. You know, the thing where you call all your friends over? Oh, right there. Okay, good. Nope. This isn't gonna work. No, he's in charge mode. Nope, he's bringing him back. Okay, that's good. Bye-bye. Oh, no, he got it wrong. Okay, we need the base to be bigger next time. Yeah. Sadly. That's not what we wanted. We'll give him a little crush. It's still fun for the fire. Can't deny that. Also, you're just throwing rocks. You little moron. Hello. No, I was being gentle with you with the rock. Well, could have just done that. Oh, little axe. We're gonna fill up on these horns eventually. Rather not, but it felt like we were. Still Lizal parts maybe. Talons. And for money, it's like a might as well sort of thing. In fact, we can sell way more than half because it's not like we're gonna need that many for armor upgrades. I think that's good. Okay. I was like wondering what happened. Oh, more of these. Well, these are actually protecting this chest. Unlike the other one that was just in a field, kinda. Uncool. I don't want to see our face anymore. Hit one of them. It's gonna work. I was hoping for the 1% chance it would have smashed one of the birds. But you don't know unless you try. Okay, there's one of the chest guys. Probably have a similar thing. Maybe if I'm lucky, like a purple rupee. That's about all I can expect. Yeah. The Akal said it all. Another area that was way cooler in Breath of the Wild. There's all the Guardians. There was like a little cave inside though. But that was about it. Bye-bye. Get him, guys. Rattle him. It's like funny. Is the enemy gonna get blown away or just dance on fire in spots? Guess that's how the rook hits them. You know, Bo? Okay, where is Birdman? Look, we don't even need an eyeball. Because we have two of our own. We don't even need an eyeball. Because we have two of our own. Again, I don't need an eyeball, right? Because we have two of our own. I give up. What? Sometimes eyes just don't work. And that was a little far, but not very. Please snipe him. Boop. Get him. Whatever keys I got this from sucked. The eyeball is an accurate reflection of the key set they once were. Okay, you know, if we're in ball time, it always works, so. Because then they don't move around as much. Blink. How perfect. Where's our chest? That's a good point. Do we bet on that being the chest, or do we bet on that being the Aracuda parts? Spamming A. Please. It's so... What do we got? What do we fish out? This is quite literally fishing. It is a chest! Oh my god! Yeah! Okay. Bye-bye. Opal. So 30 rupees. Not 60 or 50. I guess that's a way of doing it. Oh! Eye sticky. Have we taken a look at crazy things people made in this game? Beyond all the mech suits, yes. That is where I found to do... Well, not that. Big crushy rock. Although I do need to make a bigger base. The only problem is I don't know what material I should use that won't increase the zonite cost. If I can keep it at 6, that'll be nice. But I need a really flat object so it hydraulic presses stuff. Can a hydraulic press me? Well, I mean... What if it... It just blew that up. Wait. I'm trying to get crushed myself. No time, okay. Yeah, you can't like fuse or anything. I'm just gonna jump and see where it takes me. It did a little sliver. Okay. Good to know. I wonder... No, like, I wonder if there's something in this waterfall. Oh yeah, there is. But I found it already. Alright, this is where the king's lair was. Pristine sanctum. I feel like there should be pristine weapons here. But there's not. Sorry, pristine weapons. Oh, master sword, cool. Let's see. Now we explored a majority of it, but we didn't see this side really. Or that. Could look for caves, or I suppose looking for shrines isn't a bad idea. So we have almost all of them. I have to like go over every Lightroot to see where the shrine is. There was that one shrine quest that we didn't quite do yet. We could do. We have to bring a giant horse to there. So that is one. Sorry, we have all the Lightroots, so... If there's a Lightroot but not a shrine, then... That's where we are. Also, if you see one, let me know. Because I only have a couple left, but... Oh. There we go. That's a shrine. I can't believe I didn't see that. Seems like everything else is good. A cold area could be cool. And that's right on the tower. Seems like we got all that now, so. Okay. Yeah, let's try for it. Maybe we'll get a non-blessing one. Because, like, we're even always getting blessing ones now, and it's like, you know, this late, I want to see at least 1 or 2 new puzzle shrines. Hopefully. Also, what are the depths markers? Those are the soldier ghost offerings. Some of them are random ones, but recently I've only been pinning ones that have good weapons. So like, if they have a possibility of spawning like royal weapons or Zora stuff. But when I started, I just pinned any of them, so I have a bit of both. When future playthroughs, yeah, I'll just pin the ones in areas that give good weapons. So like, I'll pin ones in like the whatever, Nucluda area that have any of the Sheikah weapons. So the 2-handed, 1-handing statues. But the spear statues we won't pin because there are no Sheikah spear weapons now. Yeah, rip the Serpentine Spear. That was a fun weapon. Ooh, so cold. Alright, forgot this is the cold resistance, but it feels cool. How we can get hit up a bit. Oh, that shrine was just out. It was probably what you're supposed to do before doing the dungeon. I like how they made this area here just like you're winding through caves on the outside. Just like the build up to the Zora area. And the canyon, I guess. Yeah, let's use the bed, wasn't it? We were like right there, but not the shrine itself. Pine cone barrels, nice. Okay, this is definitely gonna be a puzzle shrine. Or some sort of training one. We keep auto-building a chest. He said they can't interact with the like auto-builded parts, you know? They're just kind of prefabs. So 8 from above. Yeah. Okay. So it's actually a shrine that teaches you stuff. First time I saw those lasers, I thought they were bad things. I didn't hit them purposely, but yeah, there's literally a shrine where you have to hit one to take a secret entrance. But since I thought they were just lasers, I never did, and I just couldn't figure it out for a while. So, oops. Oh, wait, this is cool. Dun 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 dun. Oh, they actually make good use of that in this shrine. I think you're supposed to see this one first. You know, if I saw a shrine first, it would have made the other one a lot easier. Because I was not hitting any of the lasers, and I'm like, but I can't figure out the solution. And the solution was to hit a laser. It's like my first week of playing the game, too. Like, maybe in this shrine you have to hit it, actually. Do I need to get below it? No. What if I just... Yeah, I wouldn't... Interesting point. And this thing goes back and forth. Was that just to confuse your ascend, or was there a reason for that? Oh, it opens the door too. Well, that part I didn't notice. And then you just jump. Okay. How nice that I figured that one out. Species. Oh, actually, time I can use a potion. Mission impossible, but very possible this time. Oh, why do I get a bad feeling about this? Woo. Dun, 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 dun. This is a cool shrine. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I figured it out. I was literally fearing. I was like, what do I do? I figured it out. Wow, that was got a tad bit intense there. That was cool. That was really cool. Well, it actually uses those laser things. Okay. Well, yay. I like that one. There's been a few shrines I really dug. But yeah, using those laser things is fun. And I don't know, one's a good elemental puzzles, or yeah, some shrines help prepare you for others, and I think that's what this shrine was supposed to be. We have 145 shrines, so that means we have 7 more shrines to do. Because it's 152. Okay. Well. I'd assume the next shrine is just a blessing. Yeah, it's this one. It probably leads to a blessing. I just have to take a horse to it. So, if we go to the stable. Yeah, it's like one of those shrine quests. So I might as well do it. Yeah. You know what I didn't do though? I didn't get the light skill trident from Zora. Let's do that first, because I just totally forgot. So let's do that, then we'll get our, yeah, stuff. I think the one thing I'm missing, though, in terms of the shrines in this game, I really like the combat ones, where they kind of strip you of everything, and there's always a unique gimmick. Got to infiltrate somewhere, or build, like, battle bots to, like, kill all the constructs inside. I thought those were really cool. So... Okay. So I guess we go up and... I don't have the Zora armor on. I almost thought I did, because blue. Whoosh. Glowy aesthetics. Hello, Yona. First that... Oh yeah, that's the crabs person. Crabs.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot. Tell me I shall not dwaddle. Bright-eyed crabs. An opal. 5 crabs. Okay, we have like 70 of them. That's why they put them all in caves. For 30 rupees. All in due time. Wait. I must apologize. Must not yet partake in the delights of bright-eyed crabs. You traded me previously. Oh, so it's time limited. I didn't even know that, but oh well. Wait, let's get this trident. I should use this decayed one. Do not have any hesitation helping the hero save the domain. Yeah, we got the 4 diamonds, the 5 flint, the spear. We haven't made this one. We broke our Goron one before I knew about repairing. 44 damage. I mean, when powered up, obviously. But 44 damage for a base spear is very good. Leaf specialized in healing abilities. Her spearmanship was in a class of its own. Okay. Oh. Well, the tip of it's awesome, but sorry, we're gonna fuse stuff to it. The one downside of having a really nice looking weapon. Doesn't quite stay that way. Interesting. So if we fuse... I don't know the damage compares. So it's 22 versus... Wait a second. Is it the same damage as the normal Zora spear? Because that's 22 damage. That's... Oh, it's up. Right. It's already taking into account the stuff. So it's 11 damage. So it does double the damage as the Zora spear. So we could make a... should we go elemental or should we just go pure damage with a silver Lionel? Because that'll do a lot of damage, wouldn't it? Yeah, we can still keep an elemental version. Because I feel like this is going to do so much damage as elemental that it won't be worth it for full charges. Because things will just die faster, so it's fine using a weaker one. Nah, pure damage. Spear! Whoa! 154, you just have to be wet during it. That's crazy. Yay. That's... Oh my god. That's a Punisher. We finally have it, so that's something. Yeah, the only reason how I got this on the compendium before is taking a picture of side-ons. Because we finished a compendium like a couple streams ago, something like that. Don't remember exactly, but it's all done, so. All done. Done. Yeah. Just everything. Should put it on the ground beside me and say I lost it. Sadly, I don't think that works, because even in Breath of the Wild, you couldn't have it, like, mounted. So, yeah, it doesn't actually work. Because otherwise, people would have done it in Breath of the Wild, too. Oh, not these people.
Yeah.
Unforgettable adventure. Stories. I don't... What is your story? Fund a lake under this dizzyingly high cliff in Riddle Village. Try my best to withstand the heat. Those guys are weird. Okay. Yes. I guess he's been everywhere, though. Mifa the healer has an OP damaging weapon. Never quite get the correlation. You hurt others more to inadvertently heal the ones you like. Because he killed the bad things. So, yeah, there we go. It does make sense. But I guess if you want to go full healer, well, healer itself, you could put a healing weapon. Or healing parts, but that's not as fun. Sorry, I have this like itch in my nose. I don't know. What are those allergies? Promise I'm not picking my nose. It's just like right there, and it's like, stop. Because I don't know. It's summer. I shouldn't have this bad of allergies or whatever it is. It just wants to be annoying. But okay. Yeah, after this shrine, we'll have just 5 left. So we went from 10 left today to 5. So it should set us up on a nice course. So for next stream, all shrines will be done. Which that's a good course. Yeah, that really shit makes you uncomfortable. Literally, like, I don't know why they still put it in this game. Like, nobody liked it in Breath of the Wild. The Zora person, the Hylian. See, we still have random horsies. King Rogu, though. It's been a while since I've seen him, because just been going off with his own eye stuff. But for this quest, we need a big horse, so I really don't use my 2017 save horses from Breath of the Wild, which is why they're named as if they came from 2017, which they did. So, yeah, King Rogu, please. Technically, this weapon isn't a Mifa weapon, it's the ancient sage weapon. That's true, just passed down. It's not just champions, it's leader of their race, kinda. Spinning. Most OP spear parts can make. There you go, I'm just rocking my favorite gear. We're just blue, silver, white. Great color combos, you know. Sadly, it's just like, oh, we gotta bring it all the way there. Because there was a similar quest there where you just had to find the giant horse. And if you do so, then, well, you complete the quest. That was in Breath of the Wild, but in that game, you at least found it right near where you need to show it. But in this game, you're likely just have to bring it from your stable. So not as cool. This is not fair. This ain't fair at all. 154 with with. Oh, hear me out. Attack up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5-shot. We just 5-shot a silver Lizalfos. Yeah, do you like that show, guys? That's the potential you can all live up to one day. With maybe like 20 more of you combined, you can get that. So. But that was punishing. Literally 77 by itself, but you don't count them by yourself. Okay, never mind. Now we're Fierce Deity again. I can get easier Fierce Deity aesthetic in this game. Speaking of aesthetic, though, I really should get some amiibo drops, because Yeah, basically every stream we've been doing it, we've been scanning in all the amiibos we haven't gotten the paraglider skins for. And with that, yeah, we at least get like one new one per stream. So I do want to try that. Yeah, it's been really fun though. Thank you to everyone who's been watching today. So, hello to everyone live and hello to all the VOD people too. Calming music. They're patrolling. Yeah, we took down that one a bit ago. Still calming cliff sides are always calming. I like how they moved the Lynels from this little canyon to... Well, there's one right there now, so... Horse and horse. Just monster horse. Hello, birds. Sorry, you just got in the way. So did you. Same with this fox. You're not gonna... Yep. You heard it. I gave you every chance. Same with this bird. Like, bird, what are you doing? Doink. That was just because I wanted to be cruel. So what is... Hey, what is this? Hey. Yeah, why is this here like that? It looks like one of those like refineries, you know? Where you turn the parts into batteries. Or Zone A parts now. But I wonder why that's there. Nothing's in the sky above. Maybe it's because it all fell here. Okay, well, we brought this over because we need a crystal from a guy who refuses to give up the crystal without seeing. Well, a breakthrough. Enormous horse. That horse. That horse! It's even bigger than I imagined. Menacing. Widely rumored giant stallion. Lord Fries is. Or King Rogu. What? Yeah. The horse that's wound to me in my dreams. In the flesh. It's giants. Yeah. I like the special horses in this game. The golden one, and then big white one. Using the crystal to make my horse the best looking beast the world's ever seen. But then you'd be a fool, because it already is perfect. Just naturalistic perfection. Okay. Problem is, I don't have like a thing to put onto it, so we're just gonna roll the crystal. Oh! Horse didn't like that. I'm not playing games. Uh-oh. Maybe I should. Uh-oh. No, it just broke it! No! I know that was gonna happen. I thought it's like, oh, it fell. We're just gonna recall it halfway, then stop it. Oh, if only. Also, have I found the spotted horse? Okay, that is kind of a special horse too, isn't it? So I have found it. Well, not even the whole thing. It's so big that neck and tail don't fit in my mental image of it. The full breadth of what a horse can be. I changed his life perspective, so he doesn't need silly, materialistic things. Oh, okay, that's something. Get a roll on. No, not that much roll. Nope. Crystal's trying to be a Goron over here. Oh, no. Yeah. He learned it from Yunobo. Shouldn't have had him out. I could build like a car or whatever, but it was like a 2-second ride. Alright, I guess a glider too. But then I wouldn't have had a convenient way of taking it up because I had to take the horse up, so. There you go. You take your thing. Well, let me do my blessing shrine. But first I'm gonna do amiibos. Oh, this is probably where the crystal was originally. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because there was a trial, but it got all busted, so it's just all here. But the dude saw the crystal, was like, ooh, I'm taking it. And took it up the hill. That's a good point, I didn't think of that. Because yeah, normally they were tied to trials, but that's not really a trial, you know? Dude just had it. So he solved the trial by, I guess the trial already being solved, just crystal fell out of the sky. But okay, let's do some amiibos, because I'm hoping to get at least one more paraglider skin. We will start with a, well, I don't think I'm doing any duplicates. Wind Waker Zelda. You can also potentially get the hero shield, which is why we have a duplicate right now. But actually getting the glider will be preferred. So I want to get them all. Now, next we will do Twilight Princess Zelda. I think you could potentially get the Dusk Bow, but I've only ever gotten it from the top of Hyrule Castle. Which is interesting, it has only a single spawn, from what I know about. No. Well, the weakest of the weak, I see. Oh wait. Here's the next one. They're all on top of my PC. This is Archer Link, Breath of the Wild. Fishies. Aw. I like when it kills the fish, because it's funny in a grim way. Well, that is cool to get those. I think you can get that from the Guardian amiibo too. But it makes sense because it literally has the ancient arrow tip, so. Although I never use these because, well, I don't want to disintegrate enemies, I want to kill and loot them. Next, though, Sheik. Maybe a cool Sheikah glider. Oh! Oh, it's a white one! Oh, fancy. I know it's pretty popular to dye the stealth set white. Along with a bunch of other armors, because white just, I don't know, it's cool, feels fresh. But yeah, actually, if you want to do that, that's a good pairing. Or, well, maybe you're not trying to color match everything. Regardless, it's just a cool color. Okay. White fabrics. Which is why I have white fabric myself. Currently. Just, oh. White fabric. There we go. King of Red Lions. It looks nice. Pairing that with the Wind Waker stuff earlier. Anyways, yeah, at least happy we have one. I'm still going to do the others, though. Next up is our Twilight Princess Ganondorf. So Ganondorf glider, maybe. Ooh. Bobby Barrel. Gerudo stuff, that's cool. Wish I gave Gloom stuff, too. But, nah, Gerudo's fair. Next will be our... Wait, only a couple left. I don't think we got the Bokoblin one. So Bokoblin? Did we? No, we got the Wolf Link. Okay. Just going off my memory which ones we haven't gotten the gliders for. Okay, but yeah, typically it's all vocal things. Our last two left that I have is both Twilight Princess ones, but those are never good ideas to do in the overworld because, well, you might just spawn a Epona. So I'm gonna wait till after the shrine. Okay, probably a blessing. And then we can go to Heteno. Yeah, change order glider. The Sheik one is cool. Maybe I might have to check it out. But there is also a couple other ones that just look awesome. Yeah, blessing because there was a quest attached. Banana gem. Very nice. Okay. We have like roughly 8 amiibos left to do. Well, Twilight Princess ones there's 2, but yeah, they both should have the same loot table. Oops. Yeah. Anniversary and Smash Bros. Yeah, both should have the same loot table. So if we get one, we technically get the other one. On top of that, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5 other. So I think all in all, just 6 more paraglider skins we need. Finally finished the game. You can join streams again. Hello. That's awesome. Yeah, I know it's just such a big game. Like, we finished it 5 weeks after release, and that was because we were playing almost every single day. Because I was, streaming every single day until I beat the game. But even then, it took me like 5 weeks, and now it's been like 12. But wow, those 5 weeks went by fast and slow, I guess. Well, not slow, but just it happened. Looking back, it's like, wow, we binged it, but in a very fun way. And it was so much fun seeing everything for the first time. I was doing it just, totally away from spoilers or anything like that. In fact, we didn't even turn chat back on until like a month ago. Or it was a little bit after we beat the game, rather. Mainly because I didn't want to get that main content spoiled, obviously. Because of what had happened. But yeah, it's been fun just seeing the rest of the world and being able to talk about our experiences with the game. And now I know a lot of people have been keeping up with it, or have nearly 100% in it too, just like myself. So it's really cool. Yeah, 79.85. I get about a percent to stream at least. Almost 80%. And yeah, for amiibos, I mean, I didn't use them until a lot later in the game because I didn't want to get like materials I didn't find organically in the world yet. But now it's like I'm not even really using the amiibo stuff anyways. I'm just picking it up because it's there. I'm really just doing it for the glider skins because they're cool and I want to see everything. Although I wouldn't count amiibo glider skins as part of 100% because, well, it's not fair to people who don't have them, obviously. But since Zelda amiibos are the one thing I do collect and have them all, I might as well. So, yay. Rework our glider. That's cool. Let's look at the Sheik one. That's a nice glider. It has the blue in there too. So I guess for the nice stealth aesthetics, yeah. But in the meantime, there was another one that I also wanted to use. Basically every one I used it for like at least a stream and a half length of time, and then we swap it. So I've used this one. This one's glow in the dark, so great for depths. That one's kind of neat. Okay, I love the Mifa one. Just red Zora aesthetic. We will use at some point. I like the goddess one. Eggy, funny. This one's also really nice. I just like this with those kind of like subtle royal looking colors. Like with like the Frostbite set, it looks good. This is silly, one of my favorites. But this is the one I actually wanted to use because we've been holding off on it for a while, and why not? It's silly. It's like the sideways 8-bit Link. So we're doing that. We'll switch to our full 8-bit armor, which we have now. So let's do it. I think it's upgraded, right? Oh, it's not. Alright, we could upgrade this. The Awakening. A classic Link look. With classic skin. I've been digging all the classic stuff. I'm just missing one Skyward Sword piece, so we gotta find that at some point. Lincoln Pot. Yeah. Oops. Did a lot here. Okay. So I'm gonna look at my farm field because it's not really stuff I fully need anymore, but I still gather from it occasionally. Also thinking what to do next. I can probably upgrade this because I have some star fragments. My farming method isn't bad though for star fragments, because you need star fragments for that. I guess I can show it off and see if it works, because sometimes it doesn't, and I haven't quite figured out how it works like this, but typically you can get one skydiving star fragment a night. And I found a thing where if you go somewhere at night to skydive, like in a place that you can, like the labyrinths work for me usually. If I skydive, get a star fragment, like as it's falling and I'm falling, pluck it out of midair, then I teleport to another labyrinth, make it nighttime and do the same thing. And if I keep repeating that progress, alternating between two labyrinths, warping back and forth, usually able to get like a star fragment per minute. But the problem is it doesn't always work out. So I don't know. Because between everything for star fragments, you need I don't know the exact number, but it's at least like 100 star fragments to upgrade all the armors in the game. Because all the green tunics require at least one per level, and there's some other odd ones too. So yeah. You cannot find them naturally in the world, 100 like that. So let's see if it works first. Nope. There are times where it just doesn't work. And typically that's because... well, I don't know why. Like, I just haven't figured it out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I'm able to find one right away and then not a second one. Sometimes 0. But then very rarely I am able to just keep chaining. And once you're in that chain, it doesn't break till you stop. Well, a little sad, but at least Dragon was here to make us feel better. What part do we need from you, Dragon? I don't quite know. Yeah, that's a big thing. I have to like keep like a log on what parts I need. Okay, these are separate from everything else. What am I upgrading here? Is it the wild set or is it the yeah, so maybe it's the tier 3s of parts? Is that what I'm looking at? Is it Dinroll? I have no idea. I wish this were easier. Alright, first, most used by type. Okay. Then I'm going to look for dragon parts specifically, which should be... they're in all different spots. There's some dragon parts there, some by the horns. I love this. Yep, there's some there. They literally keep dragon parts in 3 different spots. Okay, now I'm just blind. Okay. Sorry, they're like white and that threw me off. Don't blame me. It's Scale, Talon, Fang. So I'm gonna say it's the Fang we need. There's a way to farm this out. You can just ride on one for a while, and then every 10 minutes, just shoot it to get the part you want. But personally, I don't do that though, because, well, then you're wasting a lot of time for the hero's path. So what you can do, and I did this off stream once, if you go to one dragon, collect its parts, the next one, collect its part, and then you basically are getting 4 parts every 10 minutes. First, you gotta find them all, like where the dragons are, and put a pin on them, then reload the save. Then you go to each one, get the part that you need, and then you estimate where in the path that they're going to be and warp to that point. That's really only possible if you have a map to work with of the dragon routes, which those are online, but yeah. If you want a way of farming them with using the minimal amount of time as possible, so you don't just chew up your hero's path doing it, that is the way. So look up the routes, just find the locations of all 4 dragons, reload the save, then pin those, do all 4 of them, and then by the time 10 minutes should be passed, so you can go back to the first one, but just estimate where it is on the path, just 10 minutes further, which is like a good chunk, but it's hard to fully explain without like showing it, but it'll take a very long time to show it, and it's probably better in video format. So that's just what I've been using in. Oh, it's been nice. So hello. Farming those parts takes ages. The process really does drag on. Dragon pun, because it drags on. Yeah, that's a good one. Nice. But okay, I still have some star fragments, so I'm gonna use that to upgrade what we currently got. First, let me sell some stuff so I have the resources. Because I need money to do armor upgrades, sadly. Capital hero, yep. So 4 star fragments to get that to level 2. At first I'm just getting everything to level 2, then I'll max out. The parts sell good? Yeah, if I want parts for selling, I could do that, but there's just so many required for the upgrades. It's like, I need to make my rupees elsewhere, and once I get those materials, they have to be used. as the materials. So it'd be way too tedious of a farm for me. It's a whole Octorok Lake looking very silly. I like that one. Because yeah, even in Breath of the Wild, stuff used to fill up that way. Like water used to fill up in the rain. But in this game, it makes a little use out of that with the new lake. Also, I just noticed a path. It's more incorporated. Beetle! Hi, buddy. You can't have my beetles because I need that. For Fairy Tonic is not a good trade. It heals me for like 5 hearts. When it cost me like, you know, like 10 lifetimes to find one of those beetles. So, you can't have it. Okay, and I'm not selling my food. What did I say I was selling? I didn't say anything, did I? Let's see, raw materials first. Oh yeah, armors, that's right. So I have some duplicates because when I occasionally did get amiibo stuff, yeah. So full set. Yeah, it was the Wind Waker. We accidentally got one from Wind Waker amiibo. That's good. Nothing else is, we still need the shirt of the sky. Nope, no duplicate Divine Helms, which that's also possible. I'll never sell armor I don't use. I just like collecting it, so. Okay. What is like a surplus? Personally, surplus stuff I want to sell is a, well, like stuff I'm actually out of space for. Also, star fragments are 200. I think there are 300 in Breath of the Wild. I think Dragon Horns they kept the same though, right? Dragon Horns are still 300? Yes, they are. Okay. So those didn't change. Most things got lowered a lot though. Also so funny, they put shock Thunder Gleok stuff like way more expensive, but really it's, I don't think they're that much harder. That is a huge jump. So interesting that they made them different. Fire is definitely the easiest, but well, I guess for shock maybe hard because the heads you can't use elemental arrows against them. You just have to use a really powerful bow. So I guess that is fair actually. When thinking about it more. Okay, but now, sorry, I'm just formulating what I'm gonna do. I don't think I can blatantly sell yet because it's not like we're out of room. Bright Bloom Seeds, I don't want to bother picking them up, so we're not gonna. But I now know what to do. Because selling things when they're cooked is a lot better. So, Lionel Hoof sold for like 50 a pop. But we can stretch out the sell value. So, 4 hoofs and a bug. Just to make it a elixir. Where are you, elixirs? Or bugs. There you go. Sticky lizard's fine. So this would sell for like 200 rupees, a little extra because it's a bug. Just by itself. Because 4 hoofs would be 200. I forgot I could... Wait. Select for recipe. There we go, just do that. That is much better, isn't it? Wait, select for recipe. There we go. Oh, never mind. They would be 200 by themselves, but they get a cell multiplier, and... Oh, hello, beetle plops. What have I got? Yep, 374, almost double. In fact, the math behind it, it is 1.8 times the sell price. So 80% more rupees, just by having them cooked. And the multiplier increases with how many are in there, so... I know the 4 ingredient one. If there's 4 ingredients, it increases the cell multiplier by 1.6, or 60% more. If it's 5, it's 1.8, so you always want to do 5. And yeah, there was a similar system in Breath of the Wild, but the multipliers were different. I believe the 5 ingredient one was like 2.4 times, so it was like extra overpowered, and they nerfed it and normalized it a bit. Yeah, what else is there? There's Lionel guts, right? Right? We just need one more batch and then we'll be good for a good chain of upgrades. Sorry, I'm not... Okay, we have to go in our guts category, don't we? There's a lot of categories. We don't have a lot of Lionel guts. We might need those for things. Maybe I should not, then. But I guess to make a better one, yeah. Those probably sell more than other ones. Gliak guts. Yeah, you only get those from the kings, which I would have to farm them out, so... Yeah, the hoofs, I know I don't need all those for upgrades, so... Oops. We'll just do 3 more of those. It's nice they can do this. Oh, I have to get better at it. There never used to be a quick select like this. Hey, use the eyeballs to kill the Gliaks, that's fair. But yeah, for the thunder ones, there's no elemental counter. Oh, no, no, no. Just one more here. Look what I've got. It costs 500 rupees to get a level 4 upgrade. Okay. So just from 3 of those potions, you make like over 1,000 rupees. 1,000 and some. But if I'm looking at individual parts, yeah, what if the cell multiplier also applies to this? I'm sure it does. You could probably get even more by doing dragon horns, which I haven't done that before. I would assume it works. Also, yeah, the best thing would be Lionel Guts, 200 a pop. So if all 4 together would be 800, and 800 times 1.8. 1,400, we'll just say. 1,400 something. Yeah. Almost 1,500 rupees. If he's have 4 of these, but yeah, they're a lot more rare, obviously. Yeah, guts are about the same. But these are much easier to get. You can get, on average, 3 Molduga guts per Molduga kill. To make a nice big potion. But okay. Those are still good. And I don't know what parts we need. That's just why I'm not using the other guts yet. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can upgrade. Hopefully some nice stuff. First, I'm gonna upgrade this set to level 2 fully with 4 star fragments. And then, yeah, we will just see what other ones we can do. It's just so expensive, but I will get all these armors bought, found, and upgraded. This is my life's work. See, I just love this glider. So silly. Pixels. I think what gets me just the way he's like rotated on there, just so like funny, like plop. They just plopped 8-bit Link on the glider, just not straight, just yeah, there we go. He's chilling there. What a silly guy. Okay. Okay. Enhance away. Yeah, diamonds. Just playing with my head there. Okay. You know, we'll max out the miner set, even though I don't use it too much, but everything else is maxed out. The diamond tax is pretty hefty, but we will do it. Okay, another set, especially a new one from Tears, maxed out. After this. Link is traumatized from all this. Fairies put him through hell. But there we go. And thank you so much, is it Ika Tajam? I'm not gonna say it right, I'm sorry. For the 10. Newish viewer, first time chatter. Want to say you love your content and your attitude. Getting me through the long days. Keep on, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's always fun just, well, nerding out with more Zelda. So I'm happy you enjoy the streams and, yeah, plenty more to come. So thank you. You know, and also just doing this stuff like this in between where you gotta upgrade every piece one by one. Truly our favorite thing about Zelda. Also had 7 fragments, I didn't realize. But this I gotta max out, or at least level 2 so we get the attack buff. Oh. Also just spending infinite hours 100% in the game, which I never expected it would. Yeah, at this point in Breath of the Wild, we would 100% the game like 50 hours ago. No, we still got quite a bit to go. There we go. Yeah, this is our almost 250. Mind you, this is the first playthrough, so, you know, technically other 100% would take less time. But there's just so much time spent in this game, having a good time and messing around, so it's hard to put a timer on it. There we go. Oh, yeah, you can keep going with that. We'll keep the last 3 for something else. Have that armor. Upgrades is so expensive. Yeah, things get crazy. 100% in tiers, nice. Yeah, I want to. With Breath of the Wild, I 100%ed it twice, and it's not something I want to do again. It was just once on normal mode, once on master. The only reason why I initially 100%ed it is because I think it's like my 4th playthrough. I want to do like 120 Shrine Rush, just do them all. I wasn't focusing too much on other content, but I had a lot of fun in that save, so I just kept going with, you know, all their main content and the sorts, and just doing other things that eventually just turned to 100%. So I was like, this is fun, and since we're just doing a lot of streaming naturally, I was like, okay, let's do Master Mode 100%, and that's what sparked me really doing only Master Mode in Breath of the Wild. So from that point on, yeah, I just basically only did Master Mode in Breath of the Wild unless there was a unique run that called for it. So, yeah, when Master Mode comes up for this, it'll be nice. Especially for the late game where we're basically two-shotting everything anyways. Yay, difficulty. Okay. Cool with that. We love Zelda since the very first game. Seeing someone really enjoy the content there feels good. It honestly does. It's, well, I've been a huge fan since Ocarina of Time. Because, it was literally the first game I was, like, brought up on because I was born around the time it came out. But super fun, you know, watching my dad and brother play it. And then eventually I was able to hold a controller and play it. Not very well, but I was having a lot of fun. So it's just been a huge passion. Especially for me, I'm the type of person to really just have a few things in my life, especially when it comes to, you know, games and whatnot, that I really, you know, grapple onto. So Zelda is just one of those series that I've always loved the games. I've played pretty much all the 3D ones multiple times over. The 2D ones I still have a couple more to catch up on. But yeah, I've always had the Nintendo home consoles to play Zelda games. So the one consistent pattern in my life, and I've always loved it. Always loved how they change every game. I really like just the big shift into like the Breath of the Wild formula when they did that. Although I do love the classics too a lot. I do want to replay some of them. I do every couple years. I think next on my replay list will be Wind Waker. So I'll probably stream that. Because I never did the Wind Waker like Heroes mode that's on the HD version. So I do want to try that actually. Well, Heroes mode meets like the hard mode, so whatever it is. So yeah, wow, Swift files were actually almost full. Good on. Just so many, it's crazy. We need Obsidian Frog's parts, just one of them too. Nice. Frog's guts, that's why I'm glad I didn't make any potions out of that. That's all I have money for. Yeah, if we do Wind Waker, not anytime soon, because I really want to do more tiers currently, and obviously more challenge runs, and the first challenge run's coming out very soon. There we go. Yeah, recorded a couple weeks ago, but it's a very big challenge run, and probably the biggest video we'll release, honestly, in terms of length at least. There was a lot of fun stuff in there, and basically I'm going to spend the next, like, 2 days working on that, because it will be releasing very soon, and, well, I've been trying my best. It's a big project. But yeah, I think tiers runs will be really awesome moving forward. We'll do a lot of the themes that we did, well, that were similar from Breath of the Wild, and obviously the new ones. So theme runs will be a big thing. Miscellaneous challenge runs. Also diving back into the game more to, you know, break it down, do stats. And then just Wednesday live streams here with our current playthrough. That'll be fun. And then, yeah, we'll think of times to do other Zelda games. So, do another playthrough of Wind Waker, because it's been many years since I played it. But first time Heroes mode. And probably first time 100%, because I never 100%ed Wind Waker either. So, that's the only 3D Zelda game I haven't 100%ed. So that'll be fun. And then I do want to play some of the 2D games on stream, like Oracle of Ages and Seasons, which will be mostly a first playthrough. I played a little bit of Ages before. So, yeah, stuff like that could be fun. Maybe Minish Cap, because it's been a long time since I played that. Oh! Wow. You know, on that note, let's come to a crushing conclusion. Uh-oh. Not crushing to my health bar. Bye-bye. That was no good. You know what? Plan B. Blow in the water. Woohoo! That's an alternate strategy. Next time I'll have to fuse a better thing to it. It only worked the first time. What if we have like a, yeah, hydraulic press? That should do the trick. There we go. All right. That's good for today. I think next week's stream is, yeah, going to be when we finish all the shrines. So, because we've been going for quite a few hours. For this summer month, probably until September, we're going to be going at the same time, roughly like 2 p.m. Eastern every day. But switching back into like September, we'll probably start at like 6 Eastern, which is our normal Wednesday stream time. Other than that, all streams are kind of on their own tuition and schedule. We'll try to schedule the next one soon, and yeah, basically tonight I'm just going to work more on the challenge run, and tomorrow and get it up for the weekend. So, thank you so much for watching. This was really fun. And thank you so much for the membership. I'm sorry, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Ika Jam? I'm sorry. I would like to get it right for the future, but thank you. And 10 memberships. Thank you so much for the gift. Oh my god. Well, that's really nice of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Well, you guys will have memberships for the next stream. Again, maybe I'll do a stream this weekend later if we get the challenge run up early enough in time. But our definite schedule is Wednesday nights, or midday, I guess. So around 2 p.m. Eastern every stream. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, this has been just really fun. We saw a lot more shrines. Did 5 more shrines today. We saw stuff in the Zora area, so a lot more of the caves and the classic run up. Still have a bit more to check out though. Yeah, so almost done with all the caves. I think we'll do the last few shrines. So we still got like this area, which I know there's gonna be a shrine. Yeah, there we go. He opened up the craters, but I still haven't seen him. So we'll have to see him. Sorry, I didn't get so sudden, or I guess it's fine. It's been a couple hours. I just lose track of time all the time, but it was awesome. And yeah, next thing you'll probably see on me will be the challenge run. So look out for that on the channel in a couple days. So thank you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and nights, and have a good one. Goodbye. Oh, wait. Sandseal says goodbye too. So sorry. Mandatory Sandseal cameo. Goodbye.